In the year 2013, a daring crew of reckless criminals unleash a torrent of chaos upon Washington, D.C. Backed by the reclusive genius mastermind Bane, these clown masked culprits stop at absolutely nothing to drain the city's vaults and fill their own greedy pockets, causing chaos and destruction wherever they go. These are the adventures of the Payday Crew.
Minecraft time. Welcome to this stream. I don't know how long this one's gonna be because the last time we streamed it went for like almost 4 hours. But that's fine. Sometimes you just gotta play Minecraft for a whole day. It's called self-care. Sometimes you have to take another drink so the Dave & Buster's logo is out so they pay you. They don't, but they could if they want. Dave & Buster's. They have games other than Minecraft. So is it worth it? Depends on whether or not you only play Minecraft. Sometimes? You mean all the time? Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of do. I'm going to close a couple windows. There's just too many windows. I still have Vegas open. I didn't even render anything today. Alright, let's just kind of... There. If the open window doesn't spark joy, you get rid of it. Destroy. Speaking of destroy, where did they go? Where did they go? Did I, like, incinerate all my fireworks because I got mad? I can't find them. We might have. I'm not seeing them. Oh, there they are. I opened that box like 4 times. So if you saw them, I'm sorry. I wanted to... One of the big reasons I wanted to stream today was I kind of want to talk about what's coming for the channel. The YouTube channel, not the Twitch, unfortunately. I'm still upset over my discovery of the damage not increasing. I'm upset over the fact that they added a rocket launcher to Minecraft, but it's worse than just using arrows. That feels like a sin. What the... Why? What are you doing? Back up. And... Okay, there we go. That was... I wouldn't say frightening, but it wasn't really nice. But I wanted to talk about the stuff I'm working on, because it's kind of a doozy. And we're going to do it while fishing, and while I take another sip of water. There we go. So this weekend, or this week, the goal is to get the starter guide done. I've already got episode 9 done. Episode 10 is like 7 minutes long, but I need to play a whole bunch of Payday to get the alt account able to go infamous, because it's at like $60 million in level 80 something. 83. So that's going to be fun. I'm probably going to end up putting like 5 hours into Payday 2 again, which I didn't plan to do, but that's acceptable. The map breakdown, I'm trying to get done. I'm thinking it might not be this week, but it might be the week after. I post like a schedule to Twitter. I think I could get that done in roughly a week. Not from like now. If I start working on it now and work on it into next week. There's another video I want to get out. It's kind of a weird project. I don't think many people are going to be particularly interested. But I had fun making it, so we'll just see where that goes. I don't really want to spoil that one too much. And then there's the review. The Let's Talk About Payday 2 video, which is... It's looking like it's going to be 90 minutes long, so... I'm not sure if I want to do that all as 1 hour and a half long video. Or find a way to... Are you eating more children? That's the other thing. I'm probably going to do another weird web toy week, because those are super easy to do. And I already kind of know where I want to go with it. And that will make up the week of content before the Payday 2 review, because... Oh boy. Because, I mean, I'm going to be working on this video pretty much like every day. Like, every day from here until the end of May, I'm going to be working on this video. And the goal is to get this video out on my birthday, so the end of May. I don't really know what I'm fishing for, but I'm just kind of fishing. So if suddenly like, I'm talking about just, like, weird stuff I find on the internet without a script, now you'll know why. I'm probably not going to play the Swing Explorer again, but there's other weird things on the internet, so... Ooh, a name tag. What time is it? It's like noon. I don't do enough Minecraft fishing. But then once the Payday 2 review is done... See, here's the thing. I can't really take a week's break, even though I kind of feel like I almost need to, because that screws with the algorithm, and then it lowers my viewership, because it stops recommending my videos, because they think I died or something. So, we might just do, like, things kind of like the Joker's Finest Hour and that few in Pagers. Like, a week of short videos so I can get some time off to recuperate. Maybe do, like, not a making of, but, like, a post-mortem about my coverage of Payday 2. And then from then on, we'll just continue with the backlog and do some other similar things. I think the video editing style of the dead YouTuber. Yeah. Oh boy. I make the videos about one game and then YouTube is like, hey, you're this game only now. And I'm like, oh, fun. Let me try other thing. We will stop giving your videos to subscribers. It's like, why on earth would you do a thing like that? And they don't know. They don't know. They're like, well, you only cover Payday. It's like, no, I don't. I cover other things too. And it's like, well, the algorithm says you only cover Payday. And it's like, because your algorithm sucks. You take a week break from YouTube, it kills your flipping viewership like 40%. And then sometimes, like, if the video just doesn't process, like, that cuts into your time as well. And YouTube sucks. But no other website is like, hey, here a bunch of people watched your video, so we're going to give you $10. And it's like, oh boy. I also need to apply for game jobs. Because my student loans start I think the algorithm is a fancy way of saying we don't know how our site works. Yes. Actually, that one's confirmed. YouTube has straight up said, we don't even know how our algorithm works. And it's like, you guys wrote it. What do you mean you don't understand how it works? But I need to apply to game jobs. I'm thinking maybe Iron Galaxy, maybe Jackbox. There's like 3 companies out here, and one of them will take me, maybe. I mean, my only marketable skill is I've taken up so many projects just because I get burnt out working on other things. So it's like, yeah, I've written a book for the internet. I've done video editing. I've made festival games. The cord to my fishing line isn't attached to the rod. Good luck to you. Thank you. Not looking forward to that one, but it needs to get done, so... How much fish do I have? Yeah, okay, it's almost sundown. And then I'll throw this stuff in the smoker. Like if you're a game studio and you're like, hey, we need people who can kind of do a little bit of anything, but also can do some video editing or writing, hey, hit me up. I will accept a job. Unless it's got to be like out here. I don't want to go to Texas because they don't have El Taco pizza puffs, and it's hot, and I don't like the heat. I think I'm just coming to the realization that, like, that's going to be the thing that screws me, is I like Chicago a whole lot. And I don't like other place, because it's like, hey, can I get pizza puff? And then they're like, oh, you mean calzone? It's like, no. Hey, can I get hot dog? Sure, with extra ketchup. It's like, what are you doing? I've been Chicago-fied. It's becoming night. Eat my... please, thank you. Okay. I'm currently on a job hunt too. I've been kind of living off government assistance all 2018 because there's barely any jobs for anyone like me, and I refuse to go back to a call center, but the assistance has run out, so I'm kind of scraping. Sucks to hear that, I want to admit. I'm going to say, like, the one saving grace with the world, as screwed up as it is now, Like, the one saving grace is, like, if you have a marketable, like, skill that doesn't result in the transfer of physical goods, you can pretty much work from anywhere. Like, web design, graphic design, voice acting, sound design. There's a whole bunch of ones. What do you do with pufferfish? I'm just gonna... Like, there's a whole bunch of different, like, stuff like that where it's just like, hey, I know how to use this thing. Like, I know how to use HTML. You don't need to go to an office. You can just be like, I'll write your website. So, build up your marketable skills. Or be like me and just kind of do a whole bunch of different random things. And then just accept it. Aren't the pufferfish, like, poison in this game? We live in an awful time, but we also don't live... Like, it could be somewhat worse. Yeah, I'm gonna look this up real fast, because this is bothering me. Pufferfish. Okay, so the second thing when you pop up... Oh, they're ingredients for potions of water breathing. Yeah, that's it. Because when you start typing in Minecraft pufferfish, the top search result is possible uses. And it's like, ooh, that's not good to hear. So you little Fugu buddy, you're just going to sit there for now. I don't know what to do with you. And name tag. Yay. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with the fishing. I've been rewatching the Steven and Friends Saddle Quest, where they were trying to get 10 saddles through like pretty much every possible way to get a saddle, and because they need one for each person that's there, so they're looking to get 10 saddles. And one of the people, I think it was Lindsay, just fishes the entire series and gets a saddle out of it like near the very end, while everybody else goes out and finds like temples and caves and goes into the Nether. And she's like, I'm just gonna fish. And it works out in the end. Good for her. I recommend that entire series. It's full of a whole lot of stupidity. Because Steven hadn't played Minecraft in like 7 years from that point. So he really lives up to the Twitch grandpa status, because he doesn't know exactly what's happening in Minecraft anymore. Everybody else is like way past him. Chaz doesn't know what's going on. It's a good series. There's so many, like... Minecraft just lends itself well to, like, series and adventures, I think. And it's kind of because it's a somewhat personalized experience. That's not quite correct, but... Is this pink or purple? This is going to be pink, isn't it? Magenta. I'm probably going to have to make purple, because I want a purple bed. So, I guess we will have to make some purple later. I should probably mention now, Dan is going to show up here shortly. He's getting lunch, but then he's going to join me in the stream. What the heck is that? What the heck is this? Whoa. That's just okay, so that's just kind of going a little buck wild there. I'm just going to let that load and eat some flowers in the spare time. There we go. I grabbed one too many, so I'm going to... 4. Purple. Yay. 1.14 has some really weird graphical loading bugs, unfortunately. It doesn't feel like broken or glitchy. It just feels like it takes forever to load because it tries to build stuff like this. It's like, yeah, we need a mountain that's 100 blocks tall, like right here. Yeah. It's like, no, you really don't, dude. I like the terrain generator in 1.14, though. Because it just feels, like, really surreal and dreamy, which feels nice. It feels like how Minecraft used to be. Because, like, starting, like, beta 1.8, they really neutered the terrain generation, and it just hasn't been the same since. No, there's a known issue with chunk loading at the moment. It will physically load, but not visually. Oh. Okay. Again, I haven't, like, seen that one myself. Like, I saw some of it there, but it loaded eventually. So... and I'm sure that'll get ironed out. It might take a long time, because that's how Minecraft usually goes. But it might take a while. But it'll eventually get fixed, hopefully. And if it doesn't get fixed in a timely manner, then Optifine will be like, hey, so I fixed the bug, and now the game just, like, loads super quick. And then everybody will be like, oh. And then they'll be like, yeah, do you want to play with ray tracing shaders and see everything, and it still runs good? And then everybody will be like, yeah. It's like, okay. Optifine's really the MVP of Minecraft. Hi, hello Fishy, and welcome to the stream. I did a little bit of fishing. I did like a day's worth of fishing. That creates stone. The other way around creates obsidian. We did a little bit of fishing, got some fish, and now we're kind of just venturing out looking for new things. Hopefully maybe more villages or something different. But you got to explore to find out. So I'm exploring to find out. Come on. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that looks weird. Gotta ask, it's jungle trees and what else can grow in like the 2x2 pattern to build the super big one? Is it the dark oak or is it the spruce? Or is it something different? Might be something different. I could have sworn it was either dark oak or spruce. Spruce, dark oak. Okay, so it's both. And jungle. I didn't know it was both. And I'll grab some spruce, and we gotta... I'm not expecting many... I probably should have picked a tree with more saplings. Or more leaves. Yeah, that gave me no saplings, but one stick. Dark oak only grows in 2x2. Okay. Oh, my stick ended up in the tree. Alright. We're just gonna... because we've already kind of got a bunch of oak and a bunch of the dark oak kind of around the house. So my thought process is get a little bit of spruce too, so that way like my choice of, like if I need a special type of log or plank, I can just go harvest it and replant. And then also with jungle biomes too. Are jungle biomes supposed to be rare? Because it seems like everybody has a hard time finding them unless you spawn in one. Like, I think it was Connor did the whole like the 1.14 stream just looking for the love of God. Okay, I was about to say, was there no saplings? Oh, there were 3. They seem to have gotten super rare. That's what it... Ow. Oh, it's these with the berries. Sure, I'll take some berries, I guess. I don't quite know what you want from me with the berries. That always scares me. Like, when we played the snapshot months ago, there was like a problem with that. Where I ran into the bush and almost died. I'll leave that one. I got my 4th sapling, and I've got plenty of logs. So that little tree can stay where it is. Whoa, wait, can they grow up to 4 now? I thought they only grew up to 3. Okay, well, I'll take some of this home. It's already almost nighttime again. Shoot. They grow up to 3 but can spawn in 4. Okay. That's what I figured happened. That or, again, like something broke. Something always seems to break. There we go. I was hoping for 16, but now I've got 18. That's, I guess, fine. I guess I'm just gonna hope for a village. Wait, where's my crossbow? I'm gonna load up the crossbow. That way I've got it on the ready. There we go. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate they put it in the bottom middle. It's a nice touch. This whole game is full of good polish and fun little, like, nods. But it's also horrendously broken. Which is a shame. It's also weird that a game with this many, like, bugs is so popular with, like, everybody. I guess it's just, like, such a easy to explain concept. It's like you're surviving out in the wilderness and you collect metal to build picks, to mine up more metal to get a better pick. Like, you can explain it to grandma easily. It's a charming game. Yeah. Everything kind of is very self-explanatory, except for the crafting for some reason. It's also, like... Oh, I thought I double-placed. It's also wild... Yeah, it's wild to me that a game like this is, like, pushed towards... What nonsense are we up to today? I did some fishing. I talked a little bit of, other thing, the Payday video. Although I spoke about it in very broad terms. If you want to co-com, just let me know, Dan. You said you wanted to and you're going to work on some other stuff. But... Hey, buddy. You want to maybe not? Yeah, thank you. We got a message. Okay. That's probably him. Hello?
Oi.
Hey, there he is. It's Dan. He's here. Welcome
Howdy.
to the stream, Dan. Have you seen I'm still committed to getting the 90-minute Payday video out on my birthday?
I didn't know about the timestamp, but I knew about the 90-minute Payday video.
This is going to be weird, and I hope Overkill gives me something for it, because honestly... I'm also, like, every time I put the script out, I'm like, oh, there's something else I could talk about, and then I have to go back in and add it. Because I completely forgot to even mention Captain Winters. Like, I'd gotten up to, like Wordsmith's tenure, and I'm like, oh, I need to talk about Captain Winters, because he's important. And then, like, last night, I realized I haven't talked about...
Too, though, because I forgot about him.
Well, it's like one of those, like, game design decisions that... Which direction's the house? We gotta move in the opposite direction of the house. It's one of those, like, game design decisions that was really, like, baffling, and I feel like they didn't do it well. And, like, because Captain Winters doesn't, like, solve a problem with the design of Payday 2. It's just an extra thing on top.
Yeah, they wanted, like, a boss that wasn't the bulldozer.
Yeah, because they had gotten to the point where the bulldozer was not even, like...
Intimidating.
Yeah. Like, the bulldozer... What can Overkill give you at this point that's not a pat on the back and a good job, now sell your soul to us? I don't know, I'll take a Raid World War II mug. Connor's got one. It looks nice. It's not Payday related, but they probably still have one kicking around at the Starbreeze offices.
Probably.
A poster. I like Winter, but he's fishy. You don't need to finish the sentence. We know exactly what you're about to say.
Yeah.
Unless it's
there's
a
many
nice
things
guy.
going on.
That'd be a surprise.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know if I should be running around at night like this.
Probably not.
I've got a crossbow loaded up. It's fine. Or the other thing Overkill could give me is one of those mask packs. Except for the... which one do I have? The Prince of Gestures. Prince of Jesters, not the Prince of Gestures.
Oh man, that sounds like a rad mask.
Oh, you've seen it. The yellow and black one.
Probably.
I've used it in a bunch of the videos. The yellow and the black. The clown mask.
Yeah.
I love that mask. I just like that Winters is just a bunch of shields. That's a fair assertion. It's a very inspired design. It's like, what's the problem? There aren't enough shields. What's the solution?
It's
More.
like TF2 times 20. It's like, hey, you already had a good thing. Let's just double it up.
Yeah, it's like, what do people like? Shields? What if there was just shield but more? Adding the Winters guys to the crime sprees at a high enough rank is neat. What they probably could have done is just when Captain Winter shows up, he adds like new special units.
Maybe. They
Because
probably could have made it that like he showed up and then there was like an extra dozer or two that came with him.
I'm thinking like as long as Winters is there, instead of the normal shields, you have the Winters shield guys and other things like that.
I just watched that arrow fly past your head.
It's fine. There's nothing. There's nothing out here. Please not that. But, like, that's the type of stuff we could have gotten, but then they were just like, we'll take the easy way out and just add an enemy that just stands around until you kill him. And then he leaves.
An enemy with, like, an absurd amount of HP that doesn't... it sounded intimidating to me anyway at first, until you realize that you literally could have just popped, like, 2 grenades and he's done.
Well, okay, the thing is, he's got a bunch of health, but the easier way to get rid of him is just kill 4 of the shieldy men. And then you're done. He leaves. Or you just hit him once with a Gray's sniper rifle, and he's like, never mind. Forget this happened.
You know what?
Hello?
I'll just take my leave.
Okay. So, now I get what you're talking about, Drago. We kind of got to see the inside of the Earth. It looked very square. It also still bothers me that he's like a named NPC and also a special unit. Because none of the other special units are like that. It's
That's
just
fair.
the bulldozer, the shield, the sniper.
And then there's Captain Winters.
Yeah. And you can't defeat him. You can't kill him because he's got to stick around. So he just leaves. And you can continue to pump bullets into him, but he just leaves.
Yep.
His shield should have been stationary like he's building a small fort.
That would have been cool, not gonna lie.
Oh, like actual like ballistic, almost like the siege ballistic shields that you put down and build up. Yeah. So he builds cover to protect his guys. Okay. You sold me on that one, Fishy.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Please.
Don't get me wrong.
Please don't shoot. Don't bully me, please. Thank you. I need pork. Maybe pork chop later. Or you can kill. Oh, you can kill him if you have a car, but no heights to spawn and have cars. That's probably because they realized they'd coded the car to instantly kill any enemy that touches it. So they're like, you know what? We're just not gonna put 2 and 2 together. That would be satisfying as hell, dude.
Just like
Running over Captain Winters and all of his shieldy men with like the Longfellow. That almost needs like the bowling clatter noise when it happens.
Like, all right, get into position. Beep, beep, motherfucker.
Yeah. He spawns in Goat Simulator day 1, but behind some metal sticks so you can't get to him. Whoa!
Oh, bollards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he spawns behind some bollards.
Okay, Drago's... What the heck happened with this? What the...
Your Minecraft is cursed, my man.
There's just a lake sitting at the top of the ravine, and a ravine on both sides. Okay.
Game's cursed.
No, Minecraft's terrain generation pops some NyQuil, but it's still trying to do its job.
That's the best thing I've heard all day, I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
That's how I describe 1.14's terrain generation. Wish there were enemies that did something stationary. I'm almost thinking, like, you add a guy who's got, like... I don't know. I've said before, like, an LMG enemy who camps out like a sniper, but he's got, like, a shield in front of him that you tear down. That might be a little too much, but maybe like a gecko rifle that's got like a metal shield attached to it. And you've got to break that to get to the enemy. Okay, there's nothing down here but iron. There are a lot of... Why? Why are there lag spikes in a single-player game?
Why aren't there?
Because that doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't, I'm just trying to make you feel better.
It really wasn't doing that. I felt like I needed to explain why that's upsetting. Get me out. Why was the... My camera angle was doing the thing cats do before they throw up, but it was just like pulsating. Jesus. Don't do that, please. But like, I don't know. Payday is a game with a whole lot of missed potential and a lot of, oh, that will happen. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Like, who remembers Infamy 3.0? Or 2 Infamy, as they called it, for some reason.
There was a 3.0?
There was! Dan hasn't heard of this, so we're about to talk about this.
I never know this.
Okay, so, Infamy 3.0 was pitched in a dev stream. It would have been an infinite Infamy system.
Okay.
So, as you go Infamous... There's backlash or something over it. We'll get there. I talk about this in the review as well. But the Infamy system was an endless Infamy. They ditched the Roman numerals on the cards, and now it's normal numbers. But as you go Infamous, like, a ton, your card changes. So, like, after 50, like, a graphic appears on it. Like, after 100, like, the color of the card itself changes. The cards have been black with white text. But then, like, the 600 cards they showed off were glowing purple. Which looked really cool, but it was a 2-tier Infamy system where you had infinite Infamies that were your traditional, you hit level 100, you become level 0 again. But then there were also the second set of Infamies where you would spend Continental coins to get kind of like the badass ranks in Borderlands 2. So you get a little more armor regeneration speed, a little more health, a little more movement speed.
So just like quality of life stuff.
Not even like tiny little buffs. But people hated it because now there was this implication of you could just be better than everybody. And even when they tried to like justify like, oh, okay, it could be like a diminishing returns thing. Like there was still an implicit like the best way to play Payday 2 now is sink 1,000 hours into it to just level up a ton.
Yeah.
So, and people were like, dude, this doesn't make sense in the stream, and they're like, well, we're still working on it, so we can update this and come back with a better version later. And they never did.
Yeah.
Like, in theory, an okay idea.
In theory, it could have been really rad.
And I don't mind, like, the badass rank way of doing it. But... Could you not shoot me? Harg! No, go down. There you go. Now I need to get back in there. But I also need to ditch some things. So, you can have some flesh, you can have some bone, have a dirt. I will give you an egg.
You will give me an egg. I have that game and I never played it, but if I were to play Resident Evil 5, I would play it for that express reason.
Well, that's in the multiplayer.
Was it?
Yeah, you gotta play the online multiplayer, and you can play as Wesker and ask for egg. I think Infinite is not that good because it doesn't give you a good goal. I think it should have been give the ranks that we also have, but also have the ability to polymorph visuals. Like equipping a mod that looks ugly but gives better stats. Uh, There was another thing, like, it was like, you would actually, like, it would slightly modify how your character looks as you go Infamous. It's kind of how they described it. So, like, you might get, like, a better tie at, like, Infamy 75 or something crazy. I think the problem is, you kind of see it with the, we kind of saw it with Infamy 2.0. Like, Infamy was just giving you a whole bunch of experience gain, and it just kept stacking up. And the end result was you end up with, like, over double the experience of a brand new player.
Yeah.
Like, if you go Infamy 25 now and you cash in, like, a crime spree, you get, like, 3 million experience. You get a ton. And it pushes you, like, well into, like, level 50. But, like, a brand new player who goes Infamous for the first time, and they have a 5% experience boost, and you cash in your crime spree, you go from 300,000 to, like, 315,000.
Yeah,
It's
not
like,
even.
that might be half a level. Like, good job, fellas. GG. So, eventually, like, when you hit, like, Infamy 100, you're going to be getting, like, 5 times the experience of anybody else. So you play Aftershock on Death Wish once, you have, like, a buddy host it, and you drop in, and then you go Infamous again.
Yep.
And it just stops being a thing. It's...
Like, I remember back when I was climbing for Infamy, that...
You were doing it in, like, 2 days.
Yeah, I went up, like, 12 Infamy points in, like, 3 days.
And now just imagine that. And also, because Overkill, for some reason, decided their game needs to, like... I don't have a better way to describe this, but because they've decided they want to make a Praise King simulator, and there's, like, 1 million achievements, and you get an achievement every, like, 5 minutes, they're going to try to do achievements up to, like, Infamy, like, 200.
Yeah.
And... I'm at I think I stopped at 12 or 16, and then Drago's at Infamy 10 right now, but hasn't played in a good while. There really isn't a reason to go past 5 anymore, I'll be honest. I started going in the wrong direction for a while. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I guess, like, temples or villages or something. I should probably head back, because this is getting stupid. If I die out here... Come on. Don't crash.
Don't act dumb.
Don't act dumb.
It's funny that he's supposed to have this, like, super thick Chicago accent, but I can't do a Chicago accent, but I'm from goddamn Chicago.
You're from the suburbs.
You're
Once you
right.
spend time on State Street, you end up just building a Chicago accent that you can summon whenever you want. See? It's that easy.
Wow, you're right. That's scary. Spooky.
You know, and sometimes when you spend a lot of time around a guy from Wisconsin, you just develop a Wisconsin accent too, and you can switch that on and off whenever you want. Did you see the Packers game? Hold on, that was bad. Oh, have you seen the Packers game last night? The Midwest is full of so many stupid accents, and I love it.
It really is.
Why only 200? We could add achievements based on the player with the highest infamy. So when you log in, if you have the highest infamy, you get the achievement, but then, like, the next day, if you don't anymore, it's gone. That's awful. And I love it. It's like the Team Fortress 2 hats. Oh, you bought the most map stamps today, so you get this hat for one day.
Yeah, for 24 hours. Look at what you did.
It's yours. And then the next day, it's gone. It's like, oopsies. It could be worse. Mine happens to be like, imagine the deep south of America, but Canadian. Ooh, that is something. That sure is something.
No, I was watching a video a couple days back, and I forgot what the guy's name was, but there was a YouTuber I found that just did, like, those simulation games. You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of like.
Well, like Universe Sandbox and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like free roam, like do what you want type of games.
Hold on. Hey, I'll follow if that's something you are down to. People are always welcome, Prophet. Thanks for showing up to the stream. Thank you. Infamy 4.0. Hold on, I have to do the Almir voice. Heisters, we have added the feature where if you've leveled to level 100 in one mission, the EXP that was going over is carried over to the next infamy.
That would have been really nice, but
Okay, no, Fishy clarifies. If whoever has the highest, the moment a new infamy level is discovered, a new achievement is added. So, like, the moment somebody hits infamy 4,587, there is now an infamy 4,587 achievement. But no, continue your thought about the simulators and the guy.
oh, but one of the things he did was there was what was the game? Power and Revolution 2019.
Okay.
And the whole thing is that like it's the entire Earth. You can make it so the countries do whatever you want.
Oh.
So one of the things he did he's like, all right, I'm gonna make it so that everything is exactly as normal, except I want to give Canada $1 quintillion and unlimited nukes.
Oh, fun.
The answer is that by the end of the video, which was like a 13-minute video, Canada had taken over their original country, the entirety of the United States, Greenland, the entirety of Mexico, part of South America, and then the game just promptly ended when it said, nope, Canada wins.
It sounds, for lack of a better term, like Civilization, but stoned.
It basically is.
That's great.
In a different video, he made it so that everyone had unlimited nukes, and China just took over the world.
I can imagine. It kind of reminds me of when Joel was playing Shadow President, and he nuked Norway with 5,000 nukes, and it destroyed the entirety of Europe, and then he got assassinated the next day.
That's brilliant and terrible all at the same time.
Bye, Norway! See ya!
Bye.
And the game even popped up like bad idea, and it took so long to load. Because it was trying to process the blast power of 5,000 nukes.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
It's good.
That's
And it had that
hilarious.
crunchy DOS game look. There was also a video where we set the population super high, and I think Canada had negative population.
Yes.
Wait, how does that one work? I mean, it's an overflow, I get it, but like...
No, it was that he set the world population...
Ha! Bamboo!
He set the world population to like 13 billion or something. No, 147 billion.
Ooh!
He set the world population to 147 billion. And because of that, everything just went down and out.
I can imagine.
One of the first things that super died was the global ecosystem. So there was a point that there was like the famine started creating life.
The famine wait.
There was getting cases of the bubonic plague.
Well, that's just... I want that.
And then one of the last things that happened, well, not one of the last, but one of the things that happened was that Canada had like a cold front go through.
Yeah.
And somehow on the casualty count, because the ecosystem was so messed up, somehow on the casualty count he had like negative 4.5 million, which means that 4.5 million people got born instead of dying.
I hate the implication of a cataclysmic orgy. I hate the implication. There's so much wrong. Okay, so I am in Bamboo Forest Town now. So I've got a whole bunch of bamboo, and I built a whole bunch of. I've collected a whole bunch of bamboo. Collecting bamboo is awesome. Because it's when did they add bamboo?
When did they add bamboo?
1.14. There's also pandas, but we have to find them.
What? I have not played this update because...
And punching a panda in a village distresses the villagers more than killing a child.
As it should.
I don't know, like... I mean, as a parent, I would be upset, like, if you're going around smacking our town pandas. But also, like, don't kill the children. Like, priorities, people. The villagers don't have any set of priorities. They're just like, That's not a good explanation, but it's the only one I can come up with at the moment.
No, you gotta be like, when you make the villager noise, you just gotta be like as nasally as possible, just yeah.
But that didn't explain anything, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not supposed
to. It gets super cold and your grandparents rise out of the grave. It's cold as hell in Canada.
And the hell rose back.
This summer, from director Tommy Wiseau. He's making a new movie. It's called Giant Shark. And
Of course it is.
I hope in the marketing they use the Baby Shark song, but it's instead Giant Shark do 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 do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you should.
It's
really
Big Shark.
What you should
Big
really be sorry
Shark.
for is I had a classmate who, honest to God, never heard that before, and in the middle of class, accidentally played it extra loud on his laptop.
Ooh. It's fine. Oh god, I think it was either BuzzFeed or Time or somebody called Baby Shark one of the most influential songs of the new tens. And it's like, what are you talking about? Go home.
Nobody knows anymore. Nobody knows.
Go home. Every time I read a thing now, I feel like I get unsmart. It's like there's too much information in the world and it's looped back around on itself.
I clearly came here for battle of wits, but clearly you seem unarmed.
And then the follow-up chat message, your mom sucked me good and hard through my jorts.
I'm so glad you knew which one I was talking about.
Yeah. Scarfulu actually made a Monkey Island edit where he added that text into a Monkey Island sword fight screenshot, and it was great.
Absolutely brilliant.
Because, like, that's what I see in my mind now. Drago is so confused.
Good.
Fishy, if you know what I'm talking about, just find that TF2 chat message and throw it in the, I'm so glad Axe is the melon tool. Just throw that in the Discord for everybody to look at. In off-topic, preferably. I can get rid of carrots. I have plenty of carrots. I think. Yeah, carrots. Sorry, I spaced out. The Battle of Wits, but clearly you came unarmed. TF2 message. I'll throw it in the Discord eventually. I guess.
Maybe. Possibly.
It's a good post. Haven't seen pandas. Haven't seen temples or villages. There's supposed to be like jungle temples. We should probably try to find one because they got good stuff. Although I'm gonna have to get rid of things if I'm taking it all home. Can you not? Look at me when you shoot. Don't just stand around depressed. That's my job. Gotta eat some cod. It's so weird. Like, there's so many foods that could have been in Minecraft that should be in Minecraft probably that aren't in Minecraft. Like sandwiches, you can't make an apple pie, but you can make pumpkin pie. Oh, okay, we're just gonna ignore that noise.
I didn't hear it, but I think your stream just updated like 3 people.
Welcome to the stream. We're in the jungle because I just started wandering. What direction are we wandering? We wandered west. So it's like Fievel heads west, but we found a jungle instead of cowboys. But welcome. I'm kind of just exploring around, finding things, and stuff is happening. I'm gonna hope that's not a jungle temple here, because right now it's just okay. It was just stars. Oh, that's scream. Okay, there was a scream noise. It was bird.
It was bird.
It was. It made like a little like a scream noise, except less shrill. Imagine that sound, but not made by Marge. Does that help?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go with that. Oh. Would you like to hear oof moment of the week that I heard at campus?
Maybe. I'm a little
So
afraid, but it's fine. Go, run.
at this point, you already know my campus isn't necessarily the smartest.
Oh god, there's so much bamboo. Why is there so much bamboo here?
I
Continue.
don't know.
Jesus Christ, this is terrifying. Continue.
But so one of my classes it's the game design class, and it's basically like a a practice large team environment. So the entire class
Okay.
is working on one project, etc.
Yeah.
Right? And because of that, we have like little subcommittees. So I'm part of the art team, and then there's like gameplay team and etc. Right?
Yeah.
Uh, and we asked one of the gameplay guys if he could implement this one thing into how it's working, because it's due next week, so 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
And he decided to come up to us yesterday and went, "Yeah, I don't know how to script in Unity."
No. But he signed on to be a programmer?
Yep, he
What?
doesn't know how to program, but he did it willingly.
I would probably do the same thing, just because like I don't want to let people down. But then I end up letting people down because I took it without knowing. Okay, gonna pizza now. Okay, go pizza, fishy. The stream is sponsored by pizza. Just the concept of pizza.
Just the conceptual idea of pizza.
Yep, you gotta understand the concept of crunch. I needed to make it fit with the meter.
Yeah.
This is bad. I don't like this forest.
Can you not like move between them?
No, you can't because the gap between bamboo is less than 1 block.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah. Bamboo is slightly unsettling.
But at least now you have an idea on where you can get like a ton of it.
Yeah, in case I ever want to make scaffolds. Because they added scaffolding to Minecraft.
Wait, microwave pizza fishy? What?
Microwave like the little like Red Baron things? Or maybe like, yeah, it's probably on like one of the little silver dishes. Why is there no light on this tree? Oh, because there's more tree to spawn. Got it. Yeah, like there's microwave pizza.
I don't know.
We're not talking like we're probably not talking like a whole pizza.
Yeah, probably
Like a
slice.
massive frickin' Red Baron. It might be a slice. It might be like one of the little personal pizzas.
No. If we're gonna be talking about like microwave food, side tangent real quick, you know what kind of bugs me?
The fact that you're not supposed to put metal in a microwave, but the inside of microwaves is metal.
I never thought about that now, but now that's gonna haunt me. Thank you.
No problem.
No. You know the Totino's pizza rolls?
Yes, they wrote the song about Totino's pizza rolls.
It kind of bugs me that
Yes.
in order to cook them in the oven, you have to heat the oven to 400 degrees and keep them in there for like 9 to 14 minutes.
Yes.
But if you're microwaving them, you put it on high for 2 minutes.
It's like how the kid cuisines and the Hungry Man's take like an hour in the oven. It's like it doesn't need to do like.
Like, it just feels weird to me that you have this very extremely hot area.
It's a whole pizza, 26-inch diameter. What?
How big's your microwave, my man?
He lives inside the microwave. He just doesn't turn it on when he's living in it.
You know, I've probably seen a TV show like that. I'm pretty sure that happened in Umbrella Academy at one point.
I was gonna say, it sounds like the tiny house hunters that live in the tiny houses. This one's a little too big for our tastes. We're thinking something a little more eco-minimalist. It's like, just say you're looking to live in a box.
Oh, 26 centimeter.
Oh, okay.
That is a lot more
Gotta
reasonable.
remember, we're weird. When I just read 26 diameter, my mind's like, inches! It's like, maybe not, but you can't stop the goblin once it's going and shouting inches.
That Imperial Goblin in your head.
Yeah, everyone's got one.
Except people who don't use the Imperial system.
Oh, I was thinking just a general goblin.
Oh, yeah, that works too. Like, mine doesn't know how to shut up sometimes.
Everybody's doesn't.
And then usually it ends up speaking aloud because I don't know that it's happening. Do you ever get that? Or you're just like talking out loud and you don't even realize it until someone points it out and then you're like, I'm a dumbass.
I made a career out of it.
Nice.
All the dumb things that leave my mouth when the... I think I've already set the jungle ablaze. I was looking for a temple, but I never found one. I'm also, like, really far away, so I should probably just head back and dump my stuff. There's nothing of importance over here except for jungle, but now I've got trees and bamboo that I can grow over there. But anyways, like, all the dumb stuff that leaves my mouth and enters your ears is usually just bottled up in here, and sometimes it's just like, we gotta get out. It's like, you don't have to get out, and it's like, no, we gotta get out.
We gotta. Let me out. Let me out.
Yeah. Then it's like, fine, you can leave for 30 seconds, and that's it. And then they're like, okay, sure, that works. And then you say something stupid like, you're not supposed to put metal in a microwave, but the inside of a microwave is metal.
And then it haunts your viewers. Thank you for that.
No problem, Dan. Imagine dynamic biomes like a desert spreading. The problem, like, that's cool, but Terraria did that and it was super stressful. So... Pig? Pig. Okay. That pig just took like 5 swords stabs and just saved him up. But...
That pig is a Pokemon, I just used Bide.
Yeah, except it didn't work and it exploded.
Well, that's unfortunate. At least he tried.
Were you there for when we put the fireworks in the crossbow?
Yes. And then you were sorely disappointed and pretty much more or less ended the stream.
Yeah, well, because it'd been going for a while, and that was the last thing I wanted to do, and I hoped it would have gone well. But yeah, no, that was upsetting. And Drago did some experimentation, and it's actually even worse than that. When you add more firework stars into a firework for a bigger boom, it doesn't actually do more damage. It just makes more particles. Here's some llamas.
I feel like that's just like lying to your players at that point.
Yeah, and it does less damage than an arrow. I've been playing Titanfall 2, and I made a new loadout, probably the most aggressive game I've ever played.
Do tell me, Athena. I want to hear this.
Athena wants to hear it. I'm gonna just appreciate how nonplussed these llamas look. They've got good faces. They look like only slightly agitated at my presence, but not enough.
What is it, Athena? Is it like Mastiff?
Everything about it. It also does increase damage with power 5. Why? Crossbow, why are you so bad?
Yeah, maybe like stim running gun. Maybe like I usually use stim running gun Vault, but
They call it Titanfall 2 because you turn 2 degrees and walk away.
Yeah.
Continue. I felt like I needed to have a little bit of input.
A little bit of input, yeah.
So I'll just joke a little bit. We've already been going for an hour. What?
You also have 7 viewers. Hot damn.
Oh my goodness. Hello and welcome to stream. We are playing Minecraft and I'm trying to get back home because I wandered for like a day and a half. I think the microwave... Wait. Okay, Stim, Arc Grenade, R97 with Tactical and Gun Runner, RE45 Tactical Gun Runner, Charge Rifle with the extra ammo and Charge Hack, and Power Cell. Dan,
nice.
Translate those words into normal talk for me.
R97 is a SMG with some wicked fast rate of fire and is really good at killing at close range. RE45 is a pistol with more or less the same thing. Tactical and Gun Runner both mean that you can shoot your guns while you're sprinting.
Okay.
And Tactical recharges your tactical ability with kills, I believe. Charge Rifle, extra ammo, and Charge Hack just means it fires instantly instead of having to charge, which defeats the whole point of its name. Everything gives you stim. Stim makes you go ridiculously. Doesn't that also increase your health regeneration? Yes. I'm pretty sure it does. And then power cell just makes it. Power cells are basically batteries for Titans.
Okay. I just found a whole bunch of flowers. Oh, it's because it's flower forest. I see. Oh, are these purple? Don't tell me these are purple.
These are all purple.
They're magenta. I'll put that back. It heals on use. So congratulations. It sounds like this game might have a little bit of a balance problem. Or maybe this is acceptable. Maybe this is what we all want.
You're right, Athena. I have not played Titanfall in a while. But I have been playing Apex, so it's more or less the same thing minus giant robots.
Fishy brought up a good point. That's not how flowers work. I ripped it out of the ground and put it back just fine. It's fine, Fishy.
It's A-okay. Good. Don't have to worry about it.
Don't make it weird. I'm gonna collect some sunflowers, I guess. It's what Lucas would probably want. There we go, 12. Where is my, Oh, I'm on the other side of this mountain, I think.
Okay, I opened your Discord for like not even half a second just to see what was going on. And why do you have things about Roomba running Doom?
Oh, because hardtimes.net article about the Doomba, or somebody hacked a Roomba to play Doom. They're a satirical, like, site. But there is an actual, like, project to use the clean map from Roombas to make Doom maps. And it's like, that's, like, no, that's the future, Dan. Like,
Is it, though?
Yes. Like, imagine. Now, your level designer builds a room, lets a Roomba loose, the Roomba makes a clean map, and then that is your level. And if you need to make changes, then you reset up that room and have it go through again with the changes intact.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with Roomba map making.
Perhaps.
The Roomba needs a hobby.
Yep.
And they realized they couldn't make it run Doom, so they found another Doom adjacent thing for it to do. You can't fault the community for that one.
No, you really can't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was stupid. Hello. That did no damage to the ground, and it just launched a zombie to space. Thank you, Creeper. That was stupid.
I just watched that because you have a bit of a delay. I'm like, oh boy, I get to see that in half real time. Sure enough.
No, I actually get to like change that. I can activate low latency mode, but that increases the bandwidth, and I don't want to push it.
Yeah, a zombie just went to the moon. Like, who cares?
Well, not the moon's over that way, but he went to space. Just step in the berry bush for me, please. Take some, scrape your ankles. Just gonna ignore that thing that just whizzed right by me. Where is the house? You know what? I probably shouldn't be asking this because, you know, it's probably super far away. Was that Enderman? There's nothing there now.
Yeah.
Push it to the limit. Have you seen the foxes yet?
There are foxes?
There are foxes.
Oh man, now I gotta play Minecraft just for the express purpose of befriending a fox.
We found one in one of the streams. What the heck is this colorful nonsense in the ocean?
I don't know.
It's a coral reef that's all lit up. Somehow.
Athena, that is a good idea. He should have wrote down coordinates. Fishy, no.
Do the foxes give me... The answer is they don't.
Don't kill the fox.
I've seen them in creative mode. We haven't seen them in the stream. Where the heck am I? I'm so... Like, I know how to get home. I just don't know where I'm at. There's a little zombie and he's gonna drown. Wait. Oh, I thought he was turning into one of these guys.
What, the drowning zombies?
Yeah. No. The little zombies' hitboxes are so bad.
Well, yeah, they're little zombies.
Okay, so it's technically just on the other side of this coral reef, which we're just gonna swim. Press F3 oriented using coordinates. I know how to get back. I've got the compass that'll tell me where the spawn point is. I haven't seen any of this. Or just start a new life. Oh, we can't do that. We got diamonds back home. How is it lit up? Alright. Wait, I had a dolphin boost of some description. How? What is dolphin boost? What did dolphins offer me? Oh, there's a pirate ship that we missed. I needed to get a place to air up, so we're gonna sit in this door frame. Oh, there's an undersea treasure map. When you swim in the dolphin, you get faster swim and underwater mining speed. Okay. So the dolphin gave me, like, dolphin powers or something. I'll put the wheat back. We don't really need the wheat. The buried treasure map is more important. Are you liking my new tactic for getting air, Dan?
I'm half paying attention. What? Oh.
I was standing in the door frame.
Well.
There's a bad potato. There's some paper, some stew. This isn't good. We need to find the treasure.
Treasure.
That must be the stolen treasure. Everyone's favorite Fred and his mispronunciation of the word treasure. I don't like this, so we're gonna get out of here because I'm about to drown. Come on. Oh, this isn't good. Get me out. Get me out. Drink the stew. If you throw a block at dolphins, they play with the block. Alright, so we're gonna approach it this way. Okay, that's... Oh, there is a lot. Okay, so we got a problem. Let's get the iron first. Alright, now I've got to figure out emeralds. I really do got to figure out emeralds. Don't. I mean, I guess I could just come back, but... There's a drowned somewhere. Okay, let me in. 3, 5, 6 emeralds and 7 lapis. So 2 inventory spaces is all I need to clear up. This is weird. I'm kind of in a sticky situation. Because I don't want to let go of a bunch of stuff. Part of me almost feels like I should probably get rid of the flint and steel. Welcome, 6 people to the stream. I'm in a moral conundrum here.
As you regularly can be.
Yeah, so what I think I might do is get rid of the flint and steel and the bucket. As much as I hate having to get rid of the flint and steel and the bucket. Throw the torches? No, I got a whole bunch of them. Okay, so we're going to put the water bucket away. I'll just build a new bucket, I guess. I got tons of iron at home. And that'll just stay there. There is now a bucket of water inside the chest. Treasure is like 1 lapis, and an emerald, a leather. Okay. I should try to figure out the treasure map now.
Treasure.
I am too far north and too far west. So I've got to go south. I like being able to swim at full speed, but also stay surfaced. We have a Steve emote in the chat. I didn't know there was a Minecraft Steve emote.
Well, check that out. I thought you meant our Steve. I'm like, how did they know?
Now I'm just cruising. I'm like David Hasselhoff at the end of the SpongeBob movie.
As soon as he said David, I'm like, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I knew.
I just want the... You know what? This is dumb. I need to get home and throw things away. Or put things away. So, let's get home. I can't tell what that emote is. So, we're just gonna leave that. Uh-oh. Okay.
I don't know what that is either, no. I have no idea.
You can mouse over to read the name. Imagine building a waterway and putting dolphins in cages next to it. Throw your pick into the ocean.
Let's not.
Those both sound like tricks.
When did treasure maps look like that?
They've always kind of looked like that.
Oh,
What do you
wait,
mean
I'm
with
thinking just normal maps, not treasure maps.
Treasure. Dolphins in cages next to it. Isn't that just SeaWorld? Hey. Get this way to home. Starting to kind of doubt it. Oh, I'm dry. I was under mouth under the water. Don't want that. Just get me home.
Country roads.
It's a me, Mario. Just name your pickaxe your base coordinates. No, it's fine. The compass will tell you distance. Or not distance. The compass tells you where your spawn point is.
Yeah. That's why I typically build my structures near a spawn point.
Well, no. When you sleep in the bed becomes your spawn point.
Oh, then never mind. I play with like this super baseline mentality.
You play Minecraft like a doomsday prepper.
Which is funny because most of my buildings are bunkers.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I'm just going to build a... Compass in Java always goes to 0, 0, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Dan, could you look that one up for me, please? Because I'm starting to...
Starting to fear that one.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. There's a whole lot of coral here. No. This is the boat. I think this is the boat.
Maybe.
This might be the boat near spawn. Time to build a house. Starts digging hole. Come on, be a boat near my house. We're definitely not going to be able to take care of this treasure map at this rate. Is that boat? Yeah, that's boat. Okay. Pufferfish just puffed up near me. It made a weird noise. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay, so we've got no treasure chest here. And underneath the dirt, we have the treasure chest here. And it's a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Cool, guys. See ya. Alright. Dan, did you ever figure out what the compass does in Java Edition?
I did not. I've been kind of messing with Unity.
Okay. No, that's acceptable. That's fine.
Like I have been for the last week and a half straight. I don't know what sleep is.
It's fine. And then once the summer comes, you can just be like, no, my day is going to be go to bed. And that's
Honestly,
it.
that sounds great.
It's like every time NASA's like, we're looking for people to experiment, and they just you just gotta stay in a bed for a month. It's like,
Except, like, I'm the type of person that if I'm not doing something, then I feel bad. You know?
it's fine. If NASA's paying you, then it's science.
Still, like, I can't just sit around and do nothing for a day. Like, that's just not who I am.
The compass needle points towards the world spawn point. Okay, well, here's the thing. My house is kind of near-ish the spawn point, so we'll figure it out. Hey, we added the feature that water and other blocks can combine. They forget doors. They did.
Honestly, though, doors with the water physics, like, I'm okay with that. Because that's how
Okay,
I built my underwater
no.
structures.
We're back kind of near home. Because we got the giant mountain with the hole in the middle. My torches are probably still in there. And then that's the dark oak forest and the mushrooms. Yeah, we figured it out.
We
did it.
solved the mystery.
Yeah, I've been saying treasure like Fred does, and now we've said solve the mystery like Fred does.
Nice.
This whole stream is actually an ARG that reveals that Fred is being added to Mortal Kombat instead of Shaggy. And his fatality is he rips your face off thinking it's a mask. Ed Boon, please hire me. I know you said no Shaggy for Mortal Kombat, and I respect that. But Fred for Minecraft, hey.
Yeah, like, honestly, all I want to do right now is just, like, sit on my butt and draw something. But I can't afford to do that right now.
Athena just had a great typo that I need to read.
Gamera and gentlemen.
Gamera and gentlemen, we did it. Gamera is watching the stream. Thank you.
Who is Gamora?
All giant monsters everywhere are valid. No. We're close. Please don't do that to me, game. That was terrifying. The whole world just disappeared. Like I reached like where the sidewalk ends. Come on.
Someone snapped their fingers. What is it? Is this like swamp water? What is this?
This is a swamp.
Okay.
You can tell because this water looks like if you slurp it, you'll die. You can tell where you are in Minecraft by the slurpability of the water. Forest, maximum slurp. Swamp, don't. Warm ocean, that water's gonna be hot. Watch your mouth. Okay, smoke signal. Birch forest. I vaguely know where I'm at.
The forbidden grass juice. Thank you, Drago.
I just had a random terrible thought. Should I say it? If it's
Athena, that is our lives.
if it's like stupid horrible, that's fine. But if it's like, hey,
Actual horrible.
Yeah, like hey, this person
is dead.
Okay, here's the house. We found it. Found the house.
Nice. Okay, sweet. Now I just have to make the end credits for this, and this is the final that's done. Like,
yay!
2 weeks early.
You made video game, Dan.
I did make video, almost. I still need another voice, but I'm in contact with a voice actor.
Okay, I need to, but I could have used the bottle of enchanting. I forgot.
Fishy, why do you keep putting my name in quotation marks? That's what I really want to know.
On a scale of On a scale from bad, from E3K to Dan, hypothetical Dan.
I don't exist. Thanos
That did
people
nothing.
think
The bottle
oh,
of enchanting.
God.
The bottle of enchanting gave me nothing. Okay.
Athena, that is terrible.
Can I
Like,
build?
imagine him just like on a good day, like, oh man, this music's slapping, dead, 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 dead.
I get it, except I kind of don't want to get it, and I don't also get it. So we're just gonna... Can I place the jungle trees anywhere, or does it need to be in... Dan is a lie. Wake up, sheeps. You want to talk a lie? You want to talk a person who doesn't exist? Do we spoil the magic, Dan?
Don't you know I'm just an elaborate AI that only exists
I
in
don't
YouTube
exist.
videos, I guess.
I don't exist, guys.
What you're seeing is an illusion.
Can I place jungle trees anywhere? Because I want to build jungle tree.
Spooky.
No, but it's been long enough, and you know what, I'm gonna say it. Plug your ears if you don't want the magic spoiled. Jake, our editor in source code, is not a real person. It's just me.
It's a running joke.
Because I felt guilty that I was uploading the videos, I was starring in the videos, and I was editing the videos. I wanted to make it feel like we all had an equal part, and I wasn't, like, dominating. So I came up with the character of Jake to be our editor.
On the fly, I believe.
Yeah. It kind of was. So... Alright. No! Don't point that direction! Sunflowers point towards the sun. Forgot that. So they gotta go, like, here. Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Look at them. They're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
They'll keep away the corruption. Oh, wait, wrong game.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself. That's actually why I
Wrong
started
game.
picking... Who needs that much iron? I needs that much
Everyone.
iron. I have a lot,
Athena,
though.
were you here when I said that I had a Minecraft world that literally was a double chest full of just coal?
Well, that one happens, but, like, I've got 8 stacks of iron. And I don't know what to do with it. I have more iron than redstone. And we're about to have even more, because I forgot I've got... I need coal. I'll take that coal. 48. There we go. Logs, berries. I've got some beans.
Me and the boys at 2 a.m. getting beans.
I don't have a spot for emerald yet, so we're just gonna stick that there. Build iron golems. I mean, I could, but then the iron golems aren't gonna have, like, anybody to, like, protect. Except for me. And nobody deserves, like, the responsibility of having to look after me.
Looking for beans. Oh, you have a 7th. Aha, you're taking off today.
7 viewers, welcome to stream. We're playing the Minecraft. 8, 16, 32, 48,
Hike.
49, 50, 56. Okay. I needed to make sure I was putting the right amount of coal in the smoker. Alright. Yeah, my inventory's clearing out quite nicely. Sunflowers are still pointing the correct direction, as always.
That's always a good thing.
I need to take the bed, because we're going to make the bed purple. Bed. Purple. Purple bed. I have too much purple, I'm realizing. But, yeah, purple bed.
You can never have enough purple. Like, honestly, you just can't.
You say that, but, like, you've never been in an endless purple situation. You've never been to Purple Place, Dan. Who remembers
Maybe not.
Who remembers Purple Place from Windows Vista? That game sucked. Why did they get rid of 3D Space Cadet Pinball?
That's a good question. That was like
Actually, I know why they got rid of 3D Space Pinball.
Uh,
Because that was a shareware version of a Maxis game that they asked for permission, but the contract was expiring.
yeah.
But it was a Maxis game.
I mean, in that case, it makes sense, but
Okay, bamboo. Can I just plant that anywhere and it will grow? Purple place. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Drago. I'm just going to start sticking bamboo in the ground. Oh, God, that tree is massive. Ho-ho-ho-ho! Ho-ho-ho! I never understood the controls. For 3D Space Pinball, you just hit the button that makes both the bumpers, or both the flippers move, and just keep hitting that button forever. What the... And that's just gonna grow? Who can confirm? Will the bamboo just grow like this now? Bamboo goes anywhere and grows from 12 to 16 blocks in height. Swords almost insta-break them for double the durability use.
I like that Drago is not only a what's the word I'm looking for? A donator to your cause, but he is also apparently the mobile Minecraft wiki.
Yeah, we wouldn't. I can confirm I've been playing this update nonstop. Check my previous post for context.
Part of a Minecraft realm which is in a civil war,
except we're still in creative mode and haven't had the server-wide switch to... Oh, okay. So what happened is they're switching from... I think it was like creative to survival. And they've broken off into factions.
As one does.
Yeah.
As one does.
They're part of the Republic of Ironhearts, they say. Also, can I do this? Oh, I can. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's my height. Where's the jungle tree?
That's a 6-foot block of bamboo.
Yeah, and that's just gonna keep going.
I can't get over your jungle tree, which is just like, I'm an Eiffel Tower.
That's not the jungle tree. That's the spruce.
Oh.
I
don't know why Eiffel Tower came to mind, but I needed a tall thing.
Hon hon.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone knows it's French. The spruce tree was invented by the French. Where is my jungle tree? I planted one. We have a base that's really freaking fortified, a massive castle, backup base really far away, and a massive storage facility full of overpowered items really far away. Well, hope you guys don't explode too much. I don't know where I planted that tree. Alright. I guess we don't need... Did I planted... How are you in my house? Get out of here! Get out of here! Come on! You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Closing time.
Jesus. It's the
Look
nerve
at me.
of some people.
This is my house now.
You're not allowed in your own house anymore. This is mine. It's
Okay.
his house now.
Can I rant for a second?
Rant away!
So Smash has done it again and gotten me interested in games that I never thought I'd be interested in.
Okay,
And,
as it happens.
As that happens, that's what happened with Xenoblade, and I ended up getting a new 3DS for that exact purpose.
Yep.
But I was watching a playthrough of Persona 5, just kind of curiosity's sake,
Yeah.
right? The game literally starts off and it's just like, hey, you're a criminal. Go deal with it.
Yeah.
Except you're not. Like, your character gets, like, in the first, 20 minutes of the game, your character gets sued and put in jail because,
Xander Mobus goes to jail?
yeah. He gets, sued and put in jail because there was this drunk dude trying to, rape a woman, and he stepped in and knocked him over and, cracked his nose open.
Why is this in Smash Brothers?
and because of that, he is considered an assaulter because he physically
Okay.
assaulted this dude. And all of a sudden, how the game will literally start is like, oh, so this is your name. Your parents disowned you. You're living with some shopkeeper who doesn't care at all about you. Everyone in your brand new high school knows that you're some kind of criminal and will not shut up about it. None of your teachers like you, and have fun.
Have you read what the thing to put in chat?
We never saw that coming.
No, we didn't. And they put this in Smash Brothers. There we go.
But,
Oh, maybe that's why I can't find Jungle Tree. Because it looks like normal tree.
Well, Final Fantasy VII just generally is a good game.
Well, Final Fantasy VII on Steam. What's hilarious is they added Cloud to Smash Brothers, even though he was only in a Game Boy Advance game for a Nintendo representation. But then they put Final Fantasy VII on the Switch. It was like a self-fulfilling prophecy type of dealy.
Yeah.
The jungle wood is the worst wood. I'm glad I'm growing these trees. I just want like a big one, really. I want one of these, but jungle. And then I can throw cocoa beans or something on it to make them grow and have infinite cocoa beans. To make infinite cookies.
That's a good reason. But like,
Oh! Okay, should we talk about what we talked about the other day?
I don't remember what we talked about the other
So
day.
I'm gonna say it. We were musing about the fact that Hat in Time's 50-player multiplayer party mode, you're either Hat Kid or Bow Kid.
Yeah.
So we've now just decided that you're either a Hat Kid or a Bow Kid. Like, that's the entire race of beings. It's either you're one or the other.
Oh, I remember that.
Assigned hat at birth.
And it's just like, you have two genders, hat or bow.
Eh.
And that's...
The only thing the fishy is just like, the only thing jungle trees are good for is burning them down. It's like, oh, okay, that one's a little big.
Oh, and
Yeah.
better point, because geez, that tree grew fast.
I used a bun meal.
Yeah, but better point on question on how Persona got representation into
It's because
Smash.
Sakurai really liked the game, and Atlas is like, sure, we'll put Joker in Smash.
Except like, I have watched 2 hours, give or take, of this game, and so far there's a lot of like really adult content. And I'm like, this is belonging to.
So what you're saying is that Doom has a chance?
Maybe not that point. Let's just say is that Joker gets Arsene for the first time
Yes.
by a mask suddenly appearing on his face, and he literally rips it off and bleeds everywhere because it's physically attached to his face.
Oh, good.
And then Arsene comes out.
Who's also voiced by Xander Mobus.
And that's just how all the characters, like, they have some kind of a mask just suddenly appear, and they literally rip their faces off to summon these creatures.
That's nice.
Athena, I actually saw something where I was watching, like, a Smash tournament, and it was a Joker versus Joker, except one was Persona Joker, and the other one was a Mii brawler that looked like Batman Joker.
What we need is somebody to show up to a Joker tournament and play Shulk, because there's a bunch of Jokers.
Now it's Shulk time.
I just want enough to build the tall one. Give me saplings. Smash Bros. Ultimate is now Xander Mobus and friends. What if the DLC is only Xander Mobus characters? I can think of like 3 more. Maybe 2.
He's been a busy man.
2 by 2? Well, yeah, fishy, but I need 4 saplings, but I keep only ending up with 3. So I need to keep planting more trees. Xander Mobus fights Xander Mobus and Xander Mobus, well, narrated by Xander Mobus. Is that sapling? No, I'm back to 3 again. Come down, Leaves.
Yeah. I know that what I'm working on right now is one of my school finals, and
Yes. As opposed to other
pretty-
types of final.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that the rest of my class doesn't like me because of this, because it's like really fleshed out and solid, and
Jesus Christ.
there was actually a point that like we were supposed to do playtesting in class earlier this week, and I actually felt bad for cloning this repository because I looked around and everyone else had like barely 1 level, and here I am with like 5.
I mean, it happens.
I mean, I got an astounding amounts of fuck off. Just because people are upset.
Sapling. Give me the sapling. I need.
Drago, that's something going somewhere. I don't know what to say on that one.
You're joking.
No, he's Joker.
I didn't get any saplings from that tree.
Is that why you're doing this?
Yes, because I want 4, so I can build the big jungle tree and have a big jungle tree. I'm not intentionally farming for jungle trees. I just want to build the 2x2 to have a really big one. But it's not working because I'm not getting enough.
Same, Athena.
Oh, good. That makes me feel nice. Bought 2 jungle saplings, and neither of them gave any trees in the saplings. That wandering trader is straight up Monsanto. Yeah, these can grow things, but things can't grow more things. You're gonna have to buy from me. Jeez. Oh, wait. There's some stuff on the ground. There was 1. Oh, wait, no, there's 2. Please be... Okay, no. I'm back to 3. Oh, boy. 6, 5. Okay. Another one of the tall ones. Going up. Unfortunately, yes. Which character do you think has a chance of getting into Smash, but would be like the worst character to put in Smash?
Who, me or just general?
In general, but also you can answer too.
That would be a good character in Smash, but also be terrible.
No, like a character that could be possible for a Smash, like a Smash DLC, but like nobody wants this character in Smash, but meets all the, like, technically could become a Smash character.
I mean, Drago already said Sans.
Okay, you know what? I think that is like the tactical nuke in this situation.
Yeah.
It's like we all fear it's going to happen, and I think it's a communal fear.
Watch the real kicker be like, Sakurai says like, yes, we're putting Undertale in the Smash Brothers, and we're all expecting Sans for Pirates, but it's just a kid.
Just it's a copy of the game, just on like legs.
Okay. I meant to show you to this last night because I saw it last night, but it was like 1 a.m. at that point, and I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that Nintendo literally just straight up ripped art assets out of Persona 5 because the finisher screens and the final Smash are literally 1-for-1.
Yes.
They're an exact duplicate.
All right, I'm just gonna leave these and let them like naturally
Fade out.
Yeah. Because I want my 4th sapling, and I already have a stack of jungle wood, and I'm out of bone meal. I'm sick of this. Snape kills Dumbledore in Endgame. I understand the word kills, and I understand the word in. So...
Yeah, I just saw Endgame yesterday morning.
Oh.
Except,
Are they done making those movies now?
They're done with the Avengers, but they're in process of making, like, the sub-stories.
That's disappointing to hear. Okay. Because they've been making one every 2 months. And it's been going on for 10 years.
Yeah. Like, I think what they said was that this would be the end of phase 3 or phase 4, but they're going up to, like, phase 6 or something.
Jesus Christ. I'm just so tired of Disney.
Disney or Marvel? Because Disney I can understand.
Because Disney owns Marvel. And I'm tired of superheroes because it's an entire genre of movie owned by 2 media conglomerates, and they totally know that. So they're like, if we just alternate back and forth, and we both make a new one every 2 months, then there will be a new one every month from either company, and we can try to set it up like a rivalry. But no matter what, it's a losing game because you're just giving the billionaires more money. Go find, like, an indie film about, like, lesbians or something and give the director money.
Yeah.
Stop.
Still waiting for that ace representation in media. Like, we never get that.
They undid a bunch of ace representation, actually. There was the edgy Archie TV show.
The Riverdale.
And they, the only reason I wanted to, even potentially give it a shot, because it came out right when I was reading specifically the Jughead comics.
Yeah.
And then they're like, Jughead's in it, and I'm like, yes. And
then they made him, like, normal. Like, completely...
It's like...
normal.
I don't know if that's quite the correct word, but they fucked it up.
Yeah.
How do you book? How do you book?
Athena, there's probably many characters like that. Like, anyone can be if you think hard enough. Leather and 3 paper.
The problem with there being potential ace representation in Homestuck is you then have to read Homestuck.
See, I was an idiot, and I did read some of it. But...
Yay, 25 books.
I didn't get overly far.
That's not a lot of books. That is not a lot of books. You're kidding. Then I made 4 bookshelves? I'm just sitting here, someone who doesn't watch movies. Fish, the last movie I saw was Citizen Kane, and that was over a year ago.
Yeah. My family is big on movies, and yesterday morning was literally a, hey, get up, we got 8 a.m. tickets.
I could not watch a movie at 8 a.m.
A 3-hour-long movie.
I guess on the plus side, you're out early?
Yeah. I didn't get nearly as much done as I was hoping yesterday.
You get out at noon, but then they're like, well, now we have to go to a restaurant to celebrate watching a movie. It's like, do we?
Well, it was at a mall, so there was a food court, like, right there.
Okay.
And by that point, it was, like, 12:15, 12:30.
Okay, maybe I'm just, it's secondhand trauma, because my younger brother, for his, this was years ago. And, it was his birthday, and he's like, I want to go to a movie. And they're like, okay, what movie do you want to see? Well, we can go to this movie, and then we can go get dinner at Red Lobster after. And, of course, the movie was Bridge to Terabithia. So you watch that, and then you gotta now eat, and it's like, you're just thinking about the dead child while you're flipping a potato. And you're like, that's fucked. Why did we watch that?
No, I was actually...
Wait, what?
Really impressed.
Yeah, he was like, Bridge to Terabithia, it's a fun, wacky movie where they go on an adventure in a fantasy land. Because he didn't know any better, because it was like 2005, so he would have been like... When did that movie come out?
Looking up.
Please grab a number for me. I did not get any extra saplings in that tree, damn it.
February 16, 2007.
So it was for his 7th birthday then. And all he knew was that it was a fantasy story. So we go to watch it, and there's these two kids, and they go on these like fantasy adventures of imagination, and then one of them dies.
Yeah.
And that's like the rest of the movie is about like a 12-year-old's death. And you're just thinking about the fact that the movie's rated PG. They don't show the kid actually dying, thank God. No, but instead it's like they go to the funeral. It's fucked. And they tried to market it for kids. And the marketing for that movie didn't tell you, hey, this kid's about to die. No, it was like, be whisked away on a whimsical fantasy adventure. You're missing a thing, guys. You're not telling us the whole story. You might want to like explain to kids like, hey, this movie is going to be sad. We're not going to explain how it's going to be sad, but it's going to be sad. Instead of just being like, who wants to go on an adventure? Oh no, there's death. It's like, oh Jesus. Oh, I didn't grab my pork chops. 54 pork chops. Ooh wee mama. But like that there is proof enough that they fucked up the marketing for the movie when like a 7 or an 8-year-old kid is like, yeah, let's go see this movie, Bridge to Terabithia, and then they don't tell you what actually happens in the movie, and you're left to figure it out for yourself, and now you've got to explain to an 8-year-old, oh, I used the wrong thing. That's what you got to explain to an 8-year-old, that you used the wrong thing. No, but then you have to explain to an 8-year-old that they can die at any minute. Just because they're not old doesn't mean they can't die. And now you've got to have that talk with your kids. It's like not a good look. It's not even like, oh no, whimsical fantasy death. No, it's kid drowned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like straight up.
Hey, 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 my friends! Do you want snow saplings from Jungle Tree? Because there were none. What the hell? And this is a kid's movie. It was a kid's book, too. But, like, in a book, you know, like, that's a longer thing, and then, like, you can, like, go to your teacher and ask, like, hey, why did this person die? What does that even mean? But as a movie, like, you're there for an hour and a half. The parent wants, like, just some quiet time. It's going to shut the kid up. But then it doesn't. And then you have, like, 20 more minutes of the movie where now the kid's freaking out. And in this case, you've promised the kid dinner at Red Lobster. And it's like, not
specific.
Yeah. Well, because that was the exact scenario. Aha, friends! See, I've got this jungle tree that I need you to cut down for me. Can you do that for me? Oh, we're up to 3 saplings. Okay. I just want a 4th one.
Is this what life is, that you're really excited to say, aha, we're up to 4 saplings?
We're not up to 4 yet. I need
We're up to
4.
3.
We're up to 3. So, because I was down to just what, like 2. 4! Yeah! Okay. Okay, so we got room? Yeah, we do. I'm just gonna all throughout. Grow, 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 grow. Have some bone meal. Finds nuke in tree. Vlad, what the fuck? Oh, I'm so excited for that tree to just shoot up. Oh my god.
Oh, just give it time. You're gonna turn around and it's just gonna be like the Will's Tower. Just boom.
Oh man.
It'll happen.
And then I've got a little poppy that we're just gonna put right there. Yay! I'd never shot the arrow out of my crossbow. Let's go put some things away. Don't need these. Hold on to those. It's fine. I'm fine. Not about to like explode or anything. Hopefully.
Oh no, of course not.
It's not like that human combustion thing that's totally real and definitely exists, according to Charles Dickens. I can't. Oh God, was that Oliver Twist, where like the kid suddenly bursts into flames? It was one of the Dickens books, and Charles Dickens kept updating like the the forward of the book, explaining like no, human combustion is a real thing, and it's like no, it's not. What the? Whoa! Hey, what are y'all doing here?
Are those pillagers in the Nether?
Yes! What are you doing?
Make them shoot the pigs.
No! They're gonna come after me!
Will they?
I don't know. I'm too afraid.
I don't know about that one, Athena. I think the ending was pretty good already, but...
Oh, now they're going back.
Yeah, the banner guy just disappeared.
You're leaving.
This man just took 2 arrows to the face and did nothing.
What was all that about? I saw that.
I have no idea.
Why are there all those Vindicators just hanging around in the portal? Who let them be there?
Candlestick.
What about Candlestick?
I thought I could make a clue joke. Moving on.
Oh, it never occurred to me that might have been clue related. If you said it like Tim Curry, it would have been a lot clearer.
Space.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. Now we're talking the clue I know.
Forcing back laughter.
I've actually considered buying that game just for those cutscenes. And then, do you remember the cutscenes where J.K. Simmons plays the president?
In which game?
No, but like it was like the whole like the viral marketing thing about like J.K. Simmons running for president.
I do not remember that.
And it's like if you're sick, he'll give you a pint of his blood and you'll live forever because he's that American and that strong. That was the same game.
Okay.
It's great. President Ackerman for president, 2008. And then George Takei was the leader of the Empire of Japan.
Sure, why not?
And then David Hasselhoff was the vice president at the very end.
Why not?
Like at that point, like the guys at whatever company, I don't think they were EA just yet. The Command and Conquer team was pretty much realizing like, well, EA's about to destroy us, so let's just have a bit of fun. Alright. Minecraft, except every mob is now voiced by Vlad. I'd be interested in the Dallas edition instead. So you instead of the Minecraft, it's yeah.
Yeah.
That's annoying, and that was horrible. but I could dig it. Speaking of digging, I want to take some soul sand. Do you shovel soul sand? Yes. And I'm only really going to take soul sand because you can use this to make, like, launchers in the water. I need some of my 54 pork chops. Ooh, we found something. I don't have any way to get to that other than maybe using jungle wood that'll explode on contact. Make a soul sand golem. Athena, that's... I know those games. I know those tricks. Well, soul sand doesn't push. It drags you down. In the water, am I thinking something different? I thought it was the soul sand launches you up in the water.
Something launches you up. I know the magma pushes you down.
Yeah, the magma is like a whirlpool that pulls you in. Netherrack? Lava stone? No, the lava stone creates... Yeah, soul sand pushes up.
I'm being like a trash go commentator, but honestly,
It's
tired.
fine. It's fine. You're here, and that's what matters.
Yee. Why are you spiraling up this tower?
Because I can get inside of the Nether fortress and get an advancement, and then start collecting Nether things.
Okay.
I just need to place a torch because I can't see what I'm doing. That didn't help.
No.
What the... Okay, further up we go. I'm gonna have a whole lot of nether brick at the end of this.
Yep.
Makes an overpowered soul sand golem that can fight for you. Athena, I know what the wither is. Like, full disclosure. We fought a wither in the 1.14 snapshot stream. Granted, it was creative mode, but... There we go, we're in. And just like that, we're not. We gotta get a little further in. Oh, I don't like that noise. Oh, okay, no, I'm on a bridge. I see. I need to highlight where I came from. Not like that, please. Okay. Oh, that's a wither skeleton. Don't like them. No. 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 Okay, see you guys. I need blaze rods too for potions. I guess I could have just taken the potion stand that was in the Hey, did you not? Yo. That's rude. Quit doing that. Like that, yeah. These guys are bad aim. I'm just gonna get rid of that real fast. Don't mind me, fellas. How many blaze rods I got? Just the 2? I need more than just 2, don't I? Minecraft development is kind of slow. Well, I mean, they have to update like 30 different versions of the game.
Yeah.
Except they've scaled back. The legacy console versions are no longer supported. And the Vita version kind of just gets odds and ends. I'm afraid of that one. You sit across from your grandma eating apple pie, the smell of cinnamon in the air, and the feeling of warm, pale plate caused by the fresh crust pulled straight from the oven. So I hear you like adventures. Would you mind going on one for me? I'm terrified. Because that sounds like a setup for something awful. What does PS4 get nowadays? Sony isn't too keen on crossplay. Oh god, what was it? They got a Minecraft update. It wasn't the size of the other Bedrock updates. Can you come on to this side of the... No. Could you... Okay, can you stop? No, I just spent so much time extinguishing that. Stop it. No. No. I'm just gonna do that, and then the sound of the God dang it, Wither Skeleton. Okay, no, he went down really fast. The sound of the ghasts is the sound of Jeb's cat. She patiently waits your answers. You contemplate the pros and cons of agreeing. I can't say yes because somebody tried to do like a racial slur joke on a previous stream, and I really don't want to humor anything like that again. So, and like, so we're not doing anything like that. That's my answer. Like, that was like a real thing that someone tried to do. It was awful. I should have banned them for that. I just timed them out. What the hell? Yeah, that's what I said. And like I wrote like a whole like tweet about jokes like I wrote like a whole thread about jokes like that and like the connotations of like why we shouldn't be joking about things like that. They've been awarded a singular yike.
It's not even yikes, it's just singular.
In all honesty, they probably should have gotten more than just the one yike, but it was messed up. And it's like, you can do other things on the internet. You can just be a nice person. You then remember that your grandma is no way racist and all she wants is for you to go on a fun, challenging, and rewarding adventure.
I'm really kind of scared about this Weth person, what they're thinking.
Same. I'm gonna be completely honest, like... oh god, I almost fell. I don't know if I would... There's so many iron horse armors. It's like there's a horse loose in the Nether fortress.
Do you even watch him, or are you just making jokes on what you know?
That's all I know, is the horse in the hospital bit.
Honestly, he's pretty good overall, but that's just me.
It's one of those things that it's like... Oh, everybody... This is gonna sound weird until I, like, explain. But for me, John Mulaney has like the McElroy effect, where it's like everybody is like talking about how popular and great he is. It's probably not all that worth it. It's like the popularity has the inverse effect on me. It's like the more I hear about them, it's like the less I'm interested. I don't
being on fire.
It's hard to do that, Dan. Oh god, here's a ton of diamonds. Is it safe? It looks safe. No, it's not. Dude. Hey. Bro. You know who isn't allowed? You. Whap. Whole bunch of diamonds, some nether wart. Might as well take the gold. I can at least break that apart into gold nuggets. I might be realizing that I'm vaguely lost. Your grandma understands that the rude man got you shook about accepting harmless adventures and will now stop asking. Thank you. Compass time. I left my compass at home because I didn't want to lose it. Because compasses don't work in the nether. Oh, Jesus, dude. Where did... You and all your friends. Where did y'all come from? And one of these things. The squares. Oh, God. I'm just gonna hope he didn't notice. I accidentally whacked a pig man with the swing attack. Watch where you swings at me. Just kidding. Haha, thanks. Hold on, I want to read. Oh god, more. And a flint and steel, and a saddle. I don't know why I'm so excited about a saddle. This isn't Saddle Quest. Second one. We had a pretty good haul. We can get out of here, I think. I wish I had a screenshot of this, but I was recommended Ninja before your stream. When I hit hide this, all Twitch popped up with was Ninja will be removed, or something along those lines.
Good.
That's great. I'm gonna be real. I thought Ninja was the person who was like the professional N++ streamer for the longest time, because that's a game about ninjas. I was thinking Golf Kid, whose icon is a ninja, and then I actually found out what he actually streams, and it just made me upset. Just so you know, there was no malicious intent. I'm just trying to up my writing skills. I appreciate the intent. I truly do. As someone who likes to write themselves, I get it. I'm just afraid of taking up a challenge or an offer from a stranger on the internet, especially on Twitch.
That's fair.
Because it's like everything I say is recorded, and people can use that against me.
Yeah. Maybe
so
that's
like
why I have
if
trust issues.
maybe because it's like if I accidentally let it slip that I don't like apple pie all that much, then the apple pie company's gonna be like, well, fuck that guy. It's like and then I can't get the apple pie sponsorship I always hoped and dreamed for. You know. There's gonna be all of those.
I don't, but I'm gonna just roll with it.
There's gonna be all of those mean villagers on the other side of this portal attacking me again. How many diamonds did I get? 10? Ooh. Who doesn't like apple pie? It was gonna be like one of those MMORPG storytime choose your own adventure book things. Again, intent appreciated. I don't like apple pie. Join the club. I mean, apple pie is like an okay thing.
Yeah.
It's not even like in my top 5 favorite pies though. Alright, now I've been cursed by the villager who appeared in the portal somehow. So now we've got to go have a glug of milk to wash down the curse.
Yeah. Pumpkin pie is really good, but that's one of those pies you can only have so much of it at a time, and then it just kind of gets gross for me anyway.
Understandable.
Like, I'll gladly, like, Thanksgiving comes around, I'll gladly have 1 or 2 slices, but, like, that's my limit for a couple of days.
It's like cheesecake to me.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, cheesecake. And then, like, there's another bit of cheesecake. I'm like, yeah, cheesecake. And then there's a third bit of cheesecake. I'm like, yeah, cheesecake.
That's a really good way to put it.
I don't know how else to put it.
That's the best way.
Oh
you
right,
can.
you gotta smelt. You gotta smelt the. We're just going. Yeah. All right. We're gonna turn that into a. Can you show this? Can you show the stream the picture I sent in off topic? Pumpkin pie never gets old. Patreons off topic. There's a couple good ones. Athena, I don't affiliate with the image that you sent, so you can show the world your image. I don't want to be associated with that. But we can. It won't. Okay. Let's open up the bada bing bang display capture time. This one I'll show off because I think this is kind of hilarious. And there you go. That's the most Undertale you'll ever see on the stream. We have a clip. Oh, did you just clip me saying I don't like apple pie? Slip that I don't like apple pie all that much, then the yes.
Okay. The real question is though, what is your favorite kind of pie? I don't think I actually know that.
Chocolate cream or turtle.
Ooh.
Or banana cream. One of them creams.
That's fair. That's fair. No fishy don't.
Burn him. You don't want to burn me. I'll sizzle like bacon. Wait. Hold on. I can't make the Payday review if I'm on fire.
That's a good point.
I didn't grab it off iron. You become the one thing you swore to destroy.
That could be many things.
I am become Undertale, destroyer of worlds. I'd rather not. I'd rather not have that legacy. That game can exist like a mile from me. That's okay. I just don't want it like closer than that. I need to find a cow so they can give me some milk so I can get rid of my curse. I don't... This is how curses work, guys. You cursed? Just drink some milk. You doofus? Doesn't matter what the curse is. You've been cursed, so at the end of each finger is another little hand. Just drink some milk. Dan, what other types of curses are there?
Aegon, probably.
You're cursed to claw at your face every time you hear Cotton Eye Joe? Have some milk. Milk against curses is a real thing? I'm just playing stupid because that's how you get rid of any potion debuff in Minecraft. I read it somewhere. The Minecraft wiki? But you want cow's milk. Goat milk? Goat milk amplifies curses.
That's bizarre, but okay.
I'm just making things up. Just don't drink goat milk, is I think the moral of the story. Most of the images that post in Connor's shitposting chat are cursed. So you just gotta throw some milk at them and they're perfectly normal images. That's how this works. Cow! There you are! Yeah, I'll take some milk. Thank you for getting rid of my depression, cow. I'm just gonna keep some
if
milk.
only it were that easy.
Yeah. Depression's a curse. I think.
Probably.
Now, you ever wonder how the first guy discovered milk? I like to not think about that. My hobbies include not thinking about that. Dude, the tree is awesome. You can see it from like so far away. Oh, Dan, I just had a dumb idea.
What?
At the very top of that tall tree, I put some dirt to grow another tall tree.
I got nothing on that. Just go for it. Go nuts.
So that way you can see it from even farther away.
Go nuts.
I did not... Oh, you're saying the guy who discovered milk. Yes, Sterling actually invented milk in the lore of Raid World War II. They're not making any more Raid World War II, so I can just say whatever I want now. It's canon. But Sterling invented milk. He saw a cow and he pointed at it and went, "Blammo!" And all of a sudden,
the cow exploded.
yeah, and it exploded into a bunch of smoke, and a little bottle of milk was left there spinning and floating, and he picked it up and he held right click and he drank it, and it removed his curse of being forced to say blammo, and then he died from a blammo withdrawal. It was super sad. Alexa, play
Wow.
Despacito. That was an odyssey I was not prepared to go on, but it just started happening.
I don't think anyone's prepared for that.
I need another bucket because I want to hold on to some emergency milk. I have another one of these ominous banners that aren't that ominous because I keep getting rid of the curses. I'm glad you said Alexa and not, "Okay, Google, play..." God dang it, I don't know any songs at the moment, so you're safe. "Okay, Google, play Take On Me by Weezer."
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Finn Wolfhardt's in the music video.
Okay.
That's the only reason I said it is because I know Finn Wolfhard is in it. And that's the only reason I know of its existence. I don't even know why they started doing covers, but they did. Wait, can I place that on... No, I can't place that on carpet. Play Drop Zone by Simon Vickland. Is that actually a song that like you can get? Because if that is, that's nice. Because there's a couple of the songs. A couple of the Payday songs are in... I looked for a country, but I can't find anything right now. I've officially destroyed an entire genre of music. Country is gone.
Excellent.
Country music has been eradicated. Jolene is dead.
You've done this country a proud service.
Oh, we almost have 10. Okay, we need to turn some of this into iron blocks. Actually, here's a fun way to make some iron blocks for you. There we go. There we go. You can get a few of the earlier Payday 2 songs on Spotify. Yeah, some of the like the launch stuff, nothing really all that new. Like after launch, they didn't really add any of the game's music to which I mean it's a little disappointing, not too disappointing. Not like My Parents Are Dead disappointing, but like
I'm Batman.
But like you drop your ice cream on the ground.
That's very disappointing.
But it's like you'll live. It sucks, but you'll live. You know?
Yeah.
Thing is, Simon said he'd do it if Starbreeze would let him. I like how this always comes back to Starbreeze sucks.
Yep.
We need a little more organization. We can't do that because, Simon... Oh god, what was the Simon meme?
You're asking me like I know anything.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that. That's gonna be on the screen in the VOD. You see this thing? Is it here? I think it's here. Let's actually... No, it's all down. The big one. Read that out loud on your own. If you're in the library and you're watching this VOD or you're watching this stream, just read it out loud. Nobody will think you're weird, hopefully.
God damn it.
Oh, you read it now too, didn't you?
Yeah, because I didn't know what was going on, because I had both my monitors doing something, so I checked the stream.
Got him. All right. So now we need to figure out what these other chests are gonna be. I'm thinking one for other types of stone. Oh, I've got a place for another rack. Yeah, this one will be my other stone box. I will record myself saying it and post it in the Discord. Is this the new challenge? Kids call them challenges, right? Because it's a challenge. Is this the challenge? Gravel, andesite, stone bricks, smooth stone, diorite, stone brick stairs, sand, dirt, granite, dirt. I have an empire of dirt. More quartz.
Alright.
There's the whole song. 9 Inch Nails sung it, and then I almost said Johnny Cage. That's a different Johnny. Johnny Cash was like, I'm gonna make this a sad cowboy song now. So he did.
Oh,
And people were like, well, that's a neat sad cowboy song. I probably need these. Ooh, here's an idea. We're gonna make a potion station. So blaze rods, nether warts. I need to make some glass. So where's my sand? There's my sand. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can this can't go in the blast furnace? It's got to go in the normal furnace. You're welcome. I hoped you like it. It was especially cursed. Thank you. I have an extra thing that I don't know what to do with, so we're just gonna... Okay. Bamboo, glowstone, spider eyes. You know, I don't actually know what all it can be potion ingredients. I know of some. Carrots or golden carrots make jump potions. Sugar makes run potions. Beep, bop, boop. There we go. Throw that there. We got a space for dye. Drugs? Out of context drugs. Drug context. 7 people still. Crazy. You're all crazy for watching me. Thank you. I mean, it truly does mean a lot. Because it's like it's like we're a party. Accused of doping. The only I don't even know where I'm going with this. The only drug I do is I need this to breathe. If I don't use this, I can't breathe, and then I die. So, even then, sometimes like I could just fall over. Bridge to Terabithist. And we brought it back around. Look at that. And it's nice and clean in here now. I mean, it's not.
It's the thought that counts.
It's cleaner. I don't even know what this I don't know what this organization even could mean. Dan, do you think you know what's going on here?
I don't know what's going on half the time in my own life. I don't know what's going on with you.
I mean, that's fair.
Well,
My body so far is
I'm just kind of on
relatively
autopilot.
healthy. I mean, if you're not living your life on autopilot, are you living a life?
No.
No.
Let's be real.
I was tempted to tweet something awful a while ago that I thought everyone was going to be upset with me about, reasonably.
Yeah.
I was going to tweet, I'm about to go, and then in quotes, sick-o mode. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an out-of-touch, father. Trying to, make a reference to the music of the youth. And I thought everybody was going to be upset with me, so I never actually did it.
Until you realize that that's actually something that happens in the Apex Legends community.
With the air quotes and the hyphen with the O.
Yeah, Bloodhound's ult is often called sicko mode.
But, like, not written as one word, no hyphen, no air quotes around it.
Maybe?
I was going to do it out of touch dad style.
Yeah. You know, as one does.
You know, sometimes you just gotta... Oh, I never moved these nether bricks into the box where they belong. There we go. Alright. We have 22 glass, and this will make a whole lot of bottles, I think. Oh my god, we're going on an adventure with the new recipes unlocked screen. There it goes. That was actually hilarious. 6, 6, 7. So I'm gonna get 21 bottles out of this. They changed the design of the glass bottle a little bit. I mean, they changed a lot of the designs, but the glass bottles in particular have gotten weird. There we go. 12 bottles of water. And you can sip bottles of water for no reason. That's a thing you can do. I thought they were going to add like a thirst mechanic, and they never did. I mean, I guess they technically could if they really wanted to. Oh, you need to make like the powder. Blaze powder. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I thought you just stuck the whole like blaze rod in their blender style. So, I don't actually remember how to brew. Is it glowstone stronger, redstone longer? Or is it redstone stronger, glowstone longer?
I never used this.
Redstone longer, glowstone stronger. Got it. I'm just gonna make the sign. Or where are my signs? I got plenty of them. I had to put a sign in Xanadu because I kept forgetting, and I'd make the wrong potion. I wrote that wrong! Oh god. Wrong! I'm aware.
Just all caps.
I didn't do that on purpose. I swear.
I wasn't even there. And I'm still laughing at that.
Okay, I need to make sugar. Did I use all of my... No.
No.
Where is it? I guess I'll just go harvest more later. It's making a very bubbly noise. A little... It sounds like blowing bubbles in, like, soup. But like cream of potato soup. Not like a rich broth, but like a thick cream. Not a sound I like to hear.
I don't think anyone likes to hear that.
Come here. What's wrong, man? What's wrong? You're looking a little down. You're looking a little on fire. You okay? You lit me on fire!
That's rude.
God, the nerve of some people. Whap. Sugar. Okay, so now we have awkward potions, so we throw some sugar in them to make speed potions, and then throw some glowstone dust in them for faster speed potions. See, I figured it out. I just had to screw it up while writing it.
You know what? Sometimes that's the best way you learn.
Oh, okay, that like the bubbly noise is the sound of a potion finishing. I see. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely back.
Beat me to it. You always beat me to the punch on that one.
I want the John Wick movies to just get more and more ridiculous plots.
Oh, they will. Just you wait, they will.
But like, it stops becoming even about like shooting people, but now it's just like, I've got to win the soapbox contest for Daisy. Or something like insane.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use Audacity to cut the weird staticky sound in the background, but the cursed audio file is in the Discord. So in Audacity, there is like under effects, there's like a remove noise.
Noise removal.
Noise removal,
Yeah.
and you sample a small section of the background noise, and then Control A, and then use noise removal, and it gets rid of it pretty nicely. But sometimes if you just have no room tone, it sounds really weird. So depending on the situation, sometimes it's fine to have a little bit of noise. But like a lot of noise, that can be problematic. What am I growing now? You know what? We're just gonna... It aids the cursedness. That's cool. Alright. So let's go... Let's all go to the farm place and throw down some potatoes, because I only have the 2 potatoes. No, Sharon! I have to grow this field of potatoes on my own. For Daisy.
Okay, Mr. Wick.
If I don't eat my gun, Daisy will die!
Okay, I'm not sure how many of the movies you've actually seen. That's pretty much like Sharon is like he has the most patience of everyone in this entire case. Like,
I've seen none of the movies because I wanted to see Tintin 2 before I got to my backlog of movies. Yeah, that one's happening.
yeah, no, it's not. Sorry to disappoint, but no, it's not.
It's fine. I'll just keep waiting. I don't feel like I've missed a lot. I didn't plant my beetroot. Oh well. Do we even need beetroot, like, as a society?
Apparently not.
Alright, so now I also want to do some speed potions that go for longer. So I've got some super fast ones, and then I've got some long lasting ones. And then we also... Beetroot is just ported from the Pocket Edition as a way to get red dye. You can also do like beet soup or something, which seems important and necessary.
Absolutely, it's the most important and necessary.
Sharon, I've got to grow these Minecraft beetroot. John Wick 17. It's like the hypothetical, what was it? Jaws 19 in Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
But now it's just increasingly absurd John Wick movies. I'm in the internet now. I've got to kill the internet.
John, no.
Sharon, look, somebody drew art of my dog. Also, if you don't go to sleep and have the phantoms attack you... Oh, that is a thing. The membrane gives you a slow fall potion. I had forgotten those were a thing. That's the only airborne mob in Minecraft.
There's airborne mobs now?
There is exactly one, and it shows up if you have not slept in days.
Oh.
And it's fast and strong.
Well, I know it's gonna kill me next to Minecraft.
Imagine like an airborne... Oh, bats and birds. But bats don't do anything. Like, they're just there for decoration. And birds just kind of hover, and also birds are only in jungles. And do we really know if the jungles exist? The answer's no. We will never know. Whoa. gassed. Okay, I get it. I get it. There's other airborne mobs. You don't need to make me feel like a fool-a-roni and cheese. That's not even a statement. That just came out of my mouth.
Yep.
Wither. Okay, I get it. Ender Dragon. I get.
I don't think chickens count.
Chickens. Okay, chickens slowly descend, but they can't go up. But like, okay, phantoms are the only, other than ghasts, permanently airborne mob. And the wither, but the wither I guess could technically land. Harassing E3K over the lack of his flying mob knowledge, the stream.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're the only hostile mob in the overworld that you do not summon. Except for ghasts, but they removed the ghasts, and now they could spawn in the overworld if you had a portal, but now they don't. But they're like, imagine like moving the goalposts here, because I need to get super specific to explain the situation. I get it. You guys understand a whole lot of different mobs. Good for you. I'm proud of you.
That's nice.
I love doing that. It's like the trees in Terraria. Let me in. Oh, you can go between the... What? I can go between these bamboo. Steve in creative mode. Okay. So... Actually, what can you do with bamboo?
Do you need me to Google something?
Yes.
Alright.
Tell me the multiple things bamboo is capable of. Because you can build scaffolds out of bamboo. I know that much. I don't need scaffolding at the moment, but I know it's a thing you can build.
You can use 2 sticks of bamboo to make 1 regular wooden stick. And you can make scaffolding, and that's it.
Why am I growing this?
In case you don't want to chop down trees for a much more efficient way of using... I don't know.
It's fine. I could make scaffolds. I don't need to build scaffolds because I don't want to touch this roof ever again. I was literally up until like 12:30 in the morning building this roof to 70s grocery store music. And if you're wondering what hell is like, it's that. But anyways, to get back to the point I was trying... Why are you on... What are you doing up there, man? Oh, God, I get it. I know how those guys ended up in the Nether now, I think. So the Wandering Trader is up here in the trees next to the Nether portal. I can't even get to him. Why'd you go invisible, dude? I'm trying to trade. You just have sea pickle. And purple dye. And so many emeralds for a jungle sapling. By the way, am I one of the only few people who nearly completely mutes their games and puts music in the background? Or hears music in the background? Depending on the game, like... You could have killed any genre besides country, and you chose to keep 70s grocery store music. Look, if I killed 70s grocery store music, we wouldn't have gotten Squad Up, trademark.
That's true.
Like, that's the long and short of it. Also, Sonny Jim is an album that slaps. And it contains an instrument that sounds like an automaton, but it's the 70s, so it's not. Is TM trademarked? I don't think anybody owns the rights to the TM symbol.
Because it is the trademark. Isn't it?
Yeah. Could you imagine owning the rights to unregistered trademark? Actually, you know what? I joke, but Disney's probably going to do that.
Probably.
Given their
Meanwhile,
track.
here I am, still neck deep in Unity, now eating M&Ms because I've lost control of my life.
It's fine. The M&Ms are here to help you. Oh, cool. All that experience just fell. Oh, cool. My bucket doesn't have any water in it. Someone tried it with Let's Play. Yeah, and then there was the Fine Brothers who tried to trademark reacting to things.
I thought they succeeded on that.
They didn't because there was so much backlash that they gave up. But they were in the process of doing so. And you'd have to license the ability to make reaction videos from them for like $100. And like, nobody's gonna do that because that's stupid.
Yeah, that explains why I still see reaction videos, though.
Yeah, because they didn't win. Because they don't deserve to win.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's like, you screwed up. And you screwed up in like, not like an, oh, I keep saying I dropped in your ice cream. But like, that's like a negligible, but it's like an oh no type of thing. This was, you just royally screwed up, dude.
Yeah.
Why did I start building this perfectly square? I think I was looking for diamonds down here. Didn't the hyper on reaction videos already die? I think what was happening was they realized that they had a market that they were the #1 like purveyor in, but their videos weren't doing as well compared to some of the other people, so they were just like trying to find a way to monetize it. If people weren't going to watch their videos, you end up having to watch videos that they fund or license so they could get kickback from that because their videos weren't good. But of course that didn't happen. And then everybody was just like, now it's like there's like kids react to like, I almost said Dennis Hopper does a floss, but he's dead. Dennis Hopper doesn't deserve that. But now it's like you watch their videos and it's just like, haha, funny. But it's like, no, this is an industry that they tried to like, I don't know about that one, Fishy. That seems a little extreme.
Yeah, that's almost as extreme as
Kids react to Chiappa triple threat shotgun.
Wow. Wow, I already forgot what I was gonna say because I'm done.
Oh, please continue the train of thought, please. I need to know now.
It was I was watching because I've been like, you ever just get on like a fixation on something for really no reason other than because you can?
Kitchen nightmares. You suck at cooking. It's a lot of food. I'm realizing. Sometimes.
Yeah. So my
Defunct
current
land.
fix. Yeah, my current fix is space, just like outer space in general.
Okay.
And apparently, during one of the Olympic Games, Hitler had made an announcement at a certain frequency that scientists have figured out that without knowing, that frequency was able to penetrate the Earth's atmosphere. So the very first thing, if there's life out there, that they will hear from us is Hitler giving a speech.
Oh no. I hope they're like friendly aliens that are like, you guys need help? Have you guys figured out what's going on? Because that sounded troubling. I wish I was looking for like an audio filter like soundboard thing, and I can't find a good one that's free. I found a bad one that costs money, But I can't find a good one that's free, because I would put on heavy reverb for kids react to Epic Victory Royale, and then there'd be a whole lot of reverb that like reverberates for like 20 seconds.
Is that thunder? No, it's Battle Royale.
It was the sound of gamer moment. A few years later, they hear dubstep. Have they sent dubstep into space?
Not of my knowledge.
I just really hope whatever like extraterrestrials come to Earth, they're like understanding and they're here to help us be better people.
Probably not.
I hope they're not like, no, you guys are a lost cause. Fuck you.
Because no, please. By the time the extraterrestrial life actually will come to us, our Earth's probably going to be dead already. Let's be real.
But if it's like, hey, like we want to help you guys because you guys fucked it up, then we should accept. But knowing our governments, they're just gonna
nuke it.
Yeah, they're just like shoot it. It's saying communist propaganda, and the alien's like, I don't even know what that means, and then they're dead.
Yep.
These are the demons. Kill them. Oh no, you mean well? No, we're dead. I mean, if there's a dog across the street, I don't care and go. Okay. I'll just assume I've got the context I need to figure out that something's fish. Our sensors indicate that your leader might be a man by the name of Ninja. Take us to him. I'd rather not.
Yeah, sorry.
We don't have a leader. He's gone. We've just been here figuring it out, but maybe you could help us and be friendly about it and not try to stab us. I like to imagine that, like, the first extraterrestrial life that finds us are just a bunch of, like Spaces Wisconsinites. And it's just like, oh, we heard your sound over the radio. What are you guys up to? Oh, wow, look at that. They figured out a combustion engine. Look at that one. We're just going to ignore the thing that happened on the left. The aliens come down and they're just like, oh, we've discovered this might be one of your Earth greetings. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, I still got sound.
I like that something happened and now your stream is extra far behind, but all I hear is Jesus Christ, followed by you dabbing and your headphones flying off.
That's exactly what happened. That's what the Jesus Christ was for.
Like, you want to hear something kind of gross?
Potentially.
There's actually 2 separate scenes in the newest Avenger that involve dabbing and Fortnite.
So what you're telling me is Disney, because it's looking like one of these multi-billion-dollar companies is going to buy out a AAA, and you're telling me it's probably going to be Disney buying Epic?
I don't know.
I guess that's... Wasn't there another superhero movie with a Fortnite dance?
I don't know about Fortnite dance, but like straight up, there were characters playing Fortnite.
Dan, please stop. I don't want to relive this. You're causing PTSD in the chat.
Yeah, there was a Fortnite Infinity War crossover where you could play as Thanos.
Okay, so
Hanos.
I need to retract my prediction. I've been thinking for the last few weeks that, because, I mean, cards on the table, a AAA is going to be bought out by one of these like multi-billion-dollar media companies. My guess was Amazon was going to buy EA, but now I have to switch. It's going to be Epic Games gets bought out by Disney. That one feels way more plausible now. Diamonds, please. No. I need other places to dig, because I'm running kind of dry here, I think.
Yes, Thor yelled at Noob Destroyer 69.
I hate that this is the world I live in. It makes me sad and I want to die.
I like that Dragostar is the one saying, please stop, I don't want to relive this, but then proceeds to relive it himself.
Because you've kicked him back to when the funny Fortnite dance happened. You fell from like 50 feet trying to get the drop on me and you missed. You made me this way, Dan. Thanks. Yeah. Dan's to blame. Dan's to blame.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Hopefully it's the first time in a very friendly connotation like this one. Or hopefully every other time has been in that connotation. Because if they've been mean, then I'm gonna...
All pretty mean.
I will stab them. Point me in the direction, I will just walk at them with the knife and they'll fall onto it.
I don't even know what noise I just made, but that was well worth it.
There was no Fortnite dancing, but there was a dab. Finally, Spider-Man, get iPad. Hey, my friends. The voice I was doing immediately started as a depressed Vlad, so it just became that.
Did I tell you about the time that...
Friends, I'm sad. I need Wicked Dab to feel better.
Did I tell you about the time that a throwaway Payday line actually inspired a project that I have to turn in?
No.
So, one of my other finals is relatively easy, actually.
Oh no, there's a big man sitting somewhere in this mine. I just heard him, but okay. No. Oh, that's obsidian.
Careful. Just gave yourself a heart attack with hardened lava. But
I did.
that's impressive.
I know. I thought it was Enderman.
Anyway.
Yes, anyway.
So, one of the projects for this is that we have to take one of the previous projects and basically make it better. Add more polish, put more detail, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And, I'm doing the Far Cry editor.
Oh, yeah.
Because I figured, like, why not? I actually sort of enjoyed the Far Cry editor, despite how stupid it is.
That's nice to hear. Yeah,
So,
Drago wants to hear about your project, so continue.
That's what I'm telling.
Nice.
So, I'm trying to think on what I was going to do to make it more original. Because I asked them, like, can I just straight up remake it? Because, like, you ever have those times where you're making the project, but then you just kind of have to make it up as you go, so it's not really your best quality?
Yeah, that's like my life.
So, that's what I had to do for the original, so I'm like, hey, can I just, like, remake it now that I have a better understanding of what's going on? And, Professor agreed to it, and I'm like, cool. And, I'm sitting here like, okay, I play tested other people's levels, and pretty much everyone else's levels was they used the entirety of map bounds and just made one huge green, like, grassy plain.
Yeah.
And as effective as that is, it's kind of boring.
Yes.
So, usually whenever there's these open world things, I like making islands just because it's easy to do.
Yeah.
So, I started making a big island, and I'm like, wait, I did this for the last time. And instead, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll make a bunch of little islands instead.
Yeah.
And, then I'm sitting here like, okay, you gotta have, like, some kind of, like, cool feature. And one of the features is you had to use the grappling hook at least once in the level.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? At that exact moment in time, the words of, freaking, what's his name? Locke. The words of Locke came to my mind. And I'm like, okay, so it's going to be a bunch of, like, individual islands. How are you going to move over to each island? And all I can hear in my, like, the deep core of my mind is, I don't care if you have to shimmy up the wall like fucking Spider-Man.
Oh.
So now there is literally a section of like telephone poles that you grapple back and forth to like Spider-Man.
Great. I think I'd make a single player card game. I've committed that sin, Fish.
See, I would definitely start moving the islands too, Fish, except how you build islands is really annoying. It's not like a single prefab you can move. I wish it was. That would make my job a lot easier.
Like a big like a big blanketed terrain that you push up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Unreal does the same thing. And it
Like,
is a little jank.
Like, you played my original level.
I did.
And
It
remember
was
how you
all
realized...
right, except
you realized, Far Cry 5, you realized really quickly that if you fell into the water, there was no conceivable way to get up unless you just boosted the jets on the motorbike, right?
yeah.
I made it so that all of the islands have, like, varying terrains that, like, smooth up. So one's, like, set 10 height, 15 height, 20 height, 30, and then I just smooth them out.
Yeah.
Which helps you get up really easy, but it also makes moving them super difficult because you have to do it again.
Yeah. In the coordinates, like if it says like 16, is that like my head height or is that like the or is that like the block, like where I'm standing? Is that relative to the camera or like the bottom of the player model?
I don't know.
That's your head height, so I've got to be underneath that if I'm looking for diamonds. I really don't like this ravine. I keep getting turned around everywhere I look. I'm back where I started and it makes me really sad. Turn around. If you look at the block you stand on, it's more accurate. Was there a thing for... Oh, there is! That's odd. Okay. Maybe ignore coal? Well, because sometimes there's diamonds underneath the coal. Like, I mean, this isn't diamonds, this is iron, but look at that. And we can't have too much iron. Although I almost did. Leave no stone unturned. Except the only problem is there's a million stones. So...
Nothing.
Okay. Don't die on me.
It's so good to almost be done with this project, but I've definitely been overworking this project and didn't start any of the other ones. Damn it.
That's fine, it happens. That's life. Oh, I found the man. I found the guy. Thing that was making the noise. And he is standing directly in front of... Let me just make sure. Yeah, he is standing where I need to be. Why are you all falling down to get to me? There's got to be an easier way to do this, gentlemen.
Probably. But I don't know how.
I mean, really, I'm kind of just killing time because we need to get the, can't think of the name. Sugarcane to grow. We need sugarcane to make books, to make the enchanting table good. Oh my god, okay. No, we have to go back down because that guy's got like, almost like parachute pants. Skeleton, I couldn't help but notice your amazing fashion sense. You didn't give me anything for it, though. Except for a zombie.
It gave you a zombie, or a zombie gave you pants?
No, there was a zombie as well.
Oh, tragic.
I probably want to fill that in a little more. Alright, so we're taking the back way out of here because I don't want to deal with the man who's standing, bodyguarding the way out of the cave. I don't know what gives him the nerve to do that. I've got to commend Mojang for making an enemy terrifying even though it just stands around. Like, hats off to you guys. You made standing terrifying. Wild. Okay. I don't know how they did it, but they sure did. There's so much coal and there's so much iron. The heck is this? It's like a little, like, equipment closet. Nothing in it. What's over here? Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. How did I, was it up here? Yeah, that, okay, yeah. Class act. Oh, cool, and it's night. So this is gonna go well, ain't it? Got a crunch, got a munch.
Yeah, is that really loud? I can't tell.
No, I was eating food in the game. Wasn't
Oh.
your food eating. Looks like my jungle tree finally grew, thank God. Alright, let's go see what we've got. Oh, that's nice. Where's my cocoa beans? Let's go take half of them. Okay, stone. Gunpowder.
Fishy, no, you're a pyromaniac.
Now burn it down. No, instead we're gonna plant some cocoa beans on it and deal with that thing. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. So now we can make more cocoa beans and have more cookies. Perfect. I don't think that's exactly how that one works, but we'll allow it. Is all my sugarcane grown? Looks like it, so now we can build more books. And I found a use for the jungle wood, at least. Like, shout out to Minecraft for not having the different wood types make different bookshelves. They're all oak bookshelves. So, you know, that's nice of them. There we go. Now we might need a little more sugarcane than that, so... Oh wait, I really can't build around here. That's fine. I'll probably be able to build, like, what, 8 more books out of this? If it is, like, 8 more books, I'm gonna be upset. Oh! Paper isn't my problem, I need leather. I think you need an auto farmer for that. I don't know how to automate farming or any of that stuff. Like, Connor built like a whole like dungeon contraption that automatically like spawned and destroyed enemies to get him loot or something. I don't know how that one works, so I just don't do that. Like, in my eyes, Minecraft's got to be played with your bare hands. You're wearing gloves, put those down. 36, so 8, 16, 32. Okay. Got more gunpowder, got more string, got more zombie meat. Let's put my lapis away. It's even possible with cows. Oh, speaking of cows. If you like attach a lead to a thing and you pull it with you, can you remove the lead to keep it? Because there's some cows I wanna have some cows. Maybe not like here, but like somewhere close by. So if there's just a way to like attach a lead and then unattach a lead. Fishy has created a horrible automatic cow farmer that makes me upset. So you have a cage full of cows, and they summon little cow. So you get they breed little cows, and they're placed under the lava. So when they grow up, they grow into the lava and burn. That's, I mean, for lack of a better term, that's just rude. Fishy calls it science. Science can have many definitions. Some of them are more brutal than others. I'll take a lead with me. I'll take some wheat with me. And we're just gonna hit the road, I guess, and try to find some cows. It's wild how time passes in Minecraft. Like, I looked over and we're at 3 hours again.
Yeah, really
this is where we add the let me see if I can recreate the noise. Woo. There you go. That's what we call a callback. Woo. Yeah, it's like a woo. It needs to sound like when Mario has low health in Super Mario Sunshine.
Woo. Yeah.
Dan talked again. Yeah. Why the quotation marks around Dan?
Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm busy. Jesus.
Look, Fish, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts, and if he shoots you, Fishy, it's gonna hurt. Huh.
Oh, I wish you could have seen my face the entire time that was happening.
It's fine. I'll just say it again, like in 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Go through the zebra forest again.
Yeah, because there's cows. Again, can I attach like a lead and bring the cow back and then like unattach the lead, or is the lead stuck to him forever?
What are cows drawn to? Is it wheat?
Oh, Dan, you're onto something. Yes, yes. Oh God. Oh, this is working. I don't have a place.
How I always did it.
I don't have a place to put this cow. We're playing, oh God, Shepherd's Slalom. I made a whole bunch of adventure maps for Minecraft that were like this, but it was with a pig. And you had to navigate through traps and, like, tricks and fight things, but keep the pig intact. Put it in the house. I don't really want to put the cow in the house. We might build, like, a little... Yeah, come on. Come here. No, I'm here. I get it. The tree looks like a cow, but we gotta keep moving on. When we get back, you can have all the little Debbie zebra cakes you want. They look exactly like you, even though they're zebra cakes. No, don't 360 no scope. We got a mission. Build a fence in the air and attach the cow to it so it's flying. Why are all your suggestions always so, like, brutalist? Like, oh, build the prison in a ditch and then use canals to flood the prison and kill everybody. That'll get rid of your crime problem. Yeah, but then you sink a whole bunch of money into a prison at the bottom of a lake. A lake that we didn't have until then. Oh, just burn everything down. Sometimes the world can be nice.
Apparently not.
Cow. Cow, don't get distracted, cow. You want some... It keeps doing little spins like it's excited like a dog.
I mean, isn't it?
What are cows but advanced dogs, I guess? Well, don't answer that.
Actually, you know what? Forget it.
And there's a pig heading for me now, too. Oh, do, sheep, like... Oh, the pigs don't seem to care.
I don't know why they would.
Because I got a whole bunch of wheat.
I don't know what pigs are drawn to, actually.
It's something weird now. All those maps I made don't work anymore, if that's the case. Bop, 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 bop. We're almost there. We're almost there. This is just one. I need to find a second one. Imagine someone throwing a ball, and you wait for the dog, but instead of a dog, it's a 2-ton cow that sprints behind the ball. Was it a cow or a horse that had like
that sounds like a horse.
Loose at a hospital? That's, again, the only, like, thing I know. I had music playing once while playing, and there was a drowned zombie turning in time to the music that cow just reminded me of.
That clap just peaked my microphone, but my own ears are ringing from it.
That's probably normal. Hey, no. The rotation. No.
I love just the 360s they do. You know, that cow is given an egg.
Chris. I've
Honestly,
turned myself
I'd
into a
say
pickle,
just, like,
Chris.
Just dig, like... This is how I do with animals until I can find, like, a proper home for them. Is I just dig, like, a pit, like, 2 deep and 2 by 2 wide. So they can't jump out.
Cow. The cow deserves punishment? No, it doesn't. The cow has been tricked and deceived by me. I've dragged it away from its home.
It's being punished enough, I guess.
Like, look, buddy, I'm just gonna kind of bump you up against the wall for now, and then we'll deal with it in the morning, okay? Alright. Again, but everybody, thank you so much. We're at 925 lifetime views on this stream. That's crazy.
That's awesome. I don't know how many I have, because I stopped streaming a while back.
You're all crazy, but thank you for being so crazy. Egg. Alright, so now I need to turn that into plant. We need to build gate. No, oak. Oak gate. I can build 2. I've streamed maybe 3 or 4 times. I make a big hole where I throw all my animals in it, and at the bottom are some spider webs to soften the fall. You gotta give them somewhere nice to... Cow? Oh. I don't want you mooing. Like, I don't want to hear that while you're here.
I'm sorry, I just lost it at... you know, sometimes you just need to cow.
Okay, so... Where are we gonna put you? I really don't know where we're gonna put this cow. Okay, buddy. Well, I have food ready. I'll be talking to you all in the Discord and have a good rest of the stream. Thank you for showing up so much, Drago. It truly means a lot. Cow. Look at this. Look at this. No, no, cow. Cow. Hey. Hey. Hey, you see this? Yeah. Over here. Okay. Cow. Yo. Chill. Okay?
That's why you gotta build the structure before you get the cow in.
It's fine. It's like a British comedy now. It's like, oh, he's having a hard time getting the cow to cooperate. Haha. Pip pip cheerio and all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
And the other things the Brits say, like cavalry. Things like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What the?
What?
Let's try that again. There you go. What the? Wild. I can still kind of get in this way. And there's some grass for him to hang out in. And because I don't want the cow to despawn, we're gonna go... We're gonna go give the cow a name. What should we name this cow? Where's my name tag? There it is. Oh, I need an anvil.
That's really dumb.
Where am I going to put my anvil? Here. I need to go to the crafting square. I need to build anvil. Makes a nice noise. Okay, bye now. Are you leaving, Fishy? If you are, then thanks for showing up at the very least. We need to name this cow. Dan, give us a name.
Charles.
Charles the cow. That's a weird name for a cow, but I mean, at the same time, I was thinking Michael, so... I don't know why Michael's become my de facto name for things.
That's fine. Me and my friend Valhalla named a pigeon we found at Union Station Charlie, so...
Alright. You know what? I was actually going to talk about the fact that Dan has proven himself infinitely more badass than I because he has a friend named Valhalla, but... Like, that's a thing.
Yeah.
It's like they've already won.
I remember the first time I mentioned her to you, and I remember you saying something along the lines of, well, great, now I know I'll never be as cool as that.
Yeah. No use trying to be cool anymore. I'm now guaranteed, at best, second place. So...
I don't know. I've known one person, like, a year, and I've known the other person, like, 14 years.
But one of them's named Valhalla. And then now there's a bunch of trees just... what are even happening, dude?
What are even happening?
Dude.
What are even happening?
Dude. Alright. Where are we at? 3 now. I want to find a second cow at the very least. It is kind of mean that I've got such a small space for cow and they're just going to get killed for leather. It is.
I mean, at least you have like a pen and not just a hole in the ground like me and Fishy were suggesting.
Yeah. Like, best case scenario, it would just be like a field, and there's a bunch of. The sheep wants in too. Cow? Hello. Are there more? Are there more cow? You've got to introduce me to the gang, cow. Who's who in this world? Oh, you want to come with too? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we're gonna have 3. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. See this? Yeah. Okay, now we're moving. I take out pork chops, the cows start turning the other way. And a sheep. I mean, I guess a sheep is allowed. I'm not gonna let you in the pen, but I can dye you blue. I think Mr. Carpenter would want that. And this has become a weird stream now. We haven't accomplished much, except, oh, well, we raided another fortress, found a bunch of diamonds in the Nether fortress. Haven't used them for anything yet. Started working on enchanting table, and now I'm, corralling a bunch of cattle.
Yep.
This is a real gamer moment, and these are real gaming emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This way. My bovine friends.
Yeah, I just finished a semester-long project.
Now there's a second sheep. Hey. Yeah, thank you. Now there's a second sheep, so...
Nice.
It's gonna be more sheep than cow, probably, which is not the plan. Hey, no. Hey, see this? Yeah, it's wheat.
Like, follow me, jerk.
We've got to get over. I'm almost in the desert. Follow me this way. Everybody still here? You guys using the buddy system? Thank you. I have 2 of each. Am I Noah now? We lost a sheep, we lost a cow. Hey. There you go. Come on. No. No. Come on. I don't even want the sheep, but whenever they leave, I feel the need to go back and try to corral them. This cow really needs some help. Okay. I feel like somebody could actually do this to me in real life, but it'd have to be like a whole bunch of pasta or like a bag of money, but they could. You know what? I've moved that sheep enough. We're here for cow. Come on. Come on. The cows don't have good swim speeds. I don't know if you knew.
I kind of assumed.
And now they're making UFO noises. It's just everything's a little bit of a mess. And it's getting dark, so enemies gonna start spawning, and then there's gonna be like an Enderman who picks up my cow and runs away or something.
The Enderman just UFOs his way out of there.
Yeah, 2 of them show up, take the 2 cows, and leave. And all my work is for nothing. Oh, okay, so I ran into my blue sheep. Heck yeah. I also lost my trees for a second, which was worrying. It was actually worrying because, I planted a bunch of really tall trees. You'd think I'd be able to spot them, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Which made me feel like a dummy. Come on, we're almost there. Ooh, you guys are gonna have to cross a lake. Oh, we're by the Nether portal. No. All of you back up. We're missing somebody. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on, everybody. This is what you're here for, right?
Probably.
Animal movement. Animal movement sounds like the name of like a ska album. Or a ska band. We're Animal Movement. Or like one of those like aggressive rock jazz things.
Yeah.
Like if any band were to do the music for Ape Out, I feel like the name of the band has to be Animal Movement. Look out! Look out! I said look out. Jesus, you guys aren't looking out. Hold on, let me grab my experience. Cow.
Moo.
This is stressful. I don't know why I did this.
I don't either.
Now I gotta get across. And now there's a whole bunch of enemies. Oh my god. There's so many like farm animals coming at like following me that the zombies and the spiders can't get through.
Do the mobs fight animals?
No. And because there's like so many cows and sheep, they can't get through the crowd to get to me. So they're just kind of giving up. That's amazing. Everybody accounted for? Yep. We're almost there. Come on. Almost there.
I will give you a warning. I'm probably going to drop out of this soon. I got more stuff to do.
Okay, well, we're not going to be streaming for too much longer.
Right.
I want to get them in the pen, which I've missed. I totally missed the pen.
Yeah, you did.
And now we have a problem. There's a zombie.
Rob?
There we go. Alright. Alright, Charles. We got you some friends. Actually, you know what? It's funny that you named the cow Charles. Charles was the name of my starter in Black and White.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just thinking of the pigeon that we named, but yeah, that works too.
Oh my god. Why? No, hold on. Hold on. Come in. No! No, 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 no. Don't shoot the cows. Why are there more cows out than in? No! You're making me fight the sheep, you monster. Okay. Okay. Everybody. Everybody. Get in here. Sheep. Cow. Blue sheep just kind of teleported. Let me close this gate. Okay. Everybody safe? Everybody accounted for? Perfect. Alright. You. And you. And I need to dye these sheep so that way their offspring are blue. Because again, it's in their genetic code that they're now blue. But like, if I paint my nails, I'm just, like, that's not gonna make them blue forever. Zombies are not allowed in the pen. Get out. Sheep and cows only. Okay. You and you. And just so we don't have any more problems, we're doing this old style now. There we go. The little cows are kind of off-putting. Alright. There we go. So now y'all are going to be safe. Everything's cool. Everything's kosher. We're going to shear the sheep real fast because I can get some blue carpet out of it. Can I shear you? No. Alright. And Alpaca Man is here, and he's invisible. And what is he selling? A whole lot of nothing. 5 emeralds for 1 birch sapling. You're a maniac. You're a real maniac. You think anybody's gonna pay that price? You get out of here. But I think that'll be it for the Minecraft stream. So let me just put everything away and we can move on to the closing words, hosted by our good friend Dan, who, as always, has the most amazing of closing words.
I don't think you know me well enough to say amazing.
It's fine. Just give us the deets. Give us the sauce. What's new? What's gonna be the thing that leaves the stream with? Let's try that sentence again. What are your closing words?
Persona 5 is a lot darker than I thought, and you did a lot of work today, I'm not gonna lie.
Did I?
I think you did, from what I watched in between Unity nonsense, which, by the way, I finished that, so yay.
Neat.
Now I just have 4 other finals to worry about.
I guess it doesn't feel like to me I've made a lot of progress, because in Connor's streams, like, by the end of the 3rd stream, they had fought the Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
You did a lot of aesthetic progress.
I don't know about
like, your house is looking good.
I haven't added anything to the house other than I planted some trees. I planted the sunflowers.
I don't know, man. I watched you get lost in a jungle area.
And I collected... What are you doing? What are you even attempting to do? Dude. Why'd they add you to the game? You just sell flowers and sand. It makes me upset. Anyways, I mean, I guess at the very least, I'm glad that I tricked you into thinking we made a lot of progress. That makes me feel better about the fact that it feels like to me I didn't make much progress. So we're gonna end, but unfortunately we can't end. We gotta end with something that isn't gonna mute the or get the video flagged, because there was a problem with that, with the Doom VOD getting flagged. And it's for, like, stupid things. We probably don't want something super long. We probably don't want that sorted by the longest to the shortest. Sure, we'll end with the 700 kills Searle song. Deal or no deal for the Nintendo DS. Searle, 700 kills. That's all I can think of. And I don't feel bad about calling my stream Don't Be a Blockhead, because Connor's last Minecraft stream was just called Watermelon with a comma after, so I don't know. That makes me feel good. See you. Bye. Thank you for watching the stream, and thank you for also watching the VOD. If you're watching the VOD and you made it all the way to the end, thank you.